Hey, what's up? We're going to do a quick sound check as always, bosses. Hope you're doing well tonight. I'm in a good mood. I'm excited for this show. It's going to be a very, very fun one. It's going to be fun. I didn't think I was going to be prepared for tonight. And then I'm over prepared once again. Once again prepared. So let me turn that down just a smidge. I think that's a little loud. See if that sounds a little bit better. We'll get this trainer rolling. See how that sounds. A little bit lower here. Louder. No. Yes, that's much better. Much better. All right. You know, this show, it's like jumping onto a moving train. Let me tell you, once it starts, it keeps rolling. You can't stop it. So let's get this thing started. Let's get this trainer rolling. Hey, Hoff here. Welcome to Hoffcast. This is a show where we talk about everything from current events to conspiracy theories and having a few laughs at how insane the world is. See, I don't have a good intro yet, but that's a good start, right? Right, bosses? That's a good one. You know, I don't have something catchy yet, but at least that kind of explains what we're doing here. You know, I'm heading towards the right direction. So cheers to you, bosses, tonight. It's gonna be a fun one. So let's get to as we always do here on Hoffcast. I gotta promote the old side of Rooney. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, Hoffcast.com. Hoffcast.com. It's hot. Oh, it's hot. People love Hoffcast.com. It's bigger than 4chan at this point. So make sure you head over to Hoffcast.com because that's where you can find out where the next stream is. Tonight's is number 37. Sale. No. Sale. Yeah. That song. There you can see the stream. If you don't see it come up on YouTube, because YouTube's been screwing your boy over here lately. He's been screwing me over bad. He's been unsubscribing people from me. I received no hate from anybody. I can't believe it. I don't get a Hoff, you're an idiot. You're out of your mind. I definitely should be getting that. Not getting that. But I get people getting unsubscribed from me all the time. Not only that, YouTube recently. Listen, if you're watching YouTube, go F yourselves. Seriously, just take your own head and bend over and stick it up your because YouTube has literally been removing views from my videos. Hoff, you conspiracy theorist. You messed up. Maybe you read the wrong number. No, they're removed view. How do you remove views? How do you unsee something? Tell me that. How do you unsee something? I don't know. These people, I don't believe any of the numbers that are going on. For all I know, I got 2 million people watching right now in Australia or something. I doubt it. But yeah, Hoffcast.com. If old crazy YouTube doesn't bring it up for you, you can always go here and keep in touch and know where the next one is. There's the news. I haven't updated it for this week, but as always, at the bottom, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you can get to where you can connect with Hoffcast. I think you can also go to contact up here in the corner, and you can send me an email or something. The about's not really that interesting. I wouldn't worry about it too much. But down here, you got the Instagram, the Twitter, and then you can hit my YouTube channel up right here with those links. So if you want to, I'm not too active on these. I always say this, but I do check my messages on those platforms. So if you need to contact me, if you have any good information, any good conspiracy theory information, any good memes, if you want to be on Hoffcast as a guest sometime, then hit up, there's links at the bottom of the page and get a hold of me. I will do my best to respond in a timely manner. So Hoffcast.com, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome, bosses. I hope you all are doing well tonight. If you like the show, if you enjoy watching Hoffcast, make sure you give it a thumbs up down below. And if you haven't subscribed already, I don't know what you're doing. It's free. Just go ahead and subscribe. I ain't charging you nothing. And I never will. Actually, maybe one day I'll sell some hoodies or something if I That'd be cool. Yeah. I got my own Hoffcast hoodie. I'm not wearing it tonight. obviously. But, sell some Hoffcast hoodies. If anyone's interested, let me know. Get that going. So, what else? Is there anything? Also, I have a BitChute channel. I normally link that in the description as well. I haven't plugged that a lot lately. I haven't really updated it too much, but there are videos on BitChute that aren't on Hoffcast or on the YouTube. So check those out. YouTube didn't like them. I was afraid I was going to get more Steve Reichs. Steve Reich 1 bosses is going to be over 1 week from today. I have to make it through tonight's episode and maybe next week's episode, and your boy here is going to be clean slate again, and I can be a bad boy again. I'm going to say some stuff and then get it right back, and then we'll start over again, I guess. Try to push the limits, If you ain't pushing the envelope, what are you doing? When you're talking about sewing? Does your mother sew? So welcome so far in the chat. I thought Steve Harloha posted a comment earlier. I don't see it here. I don't know if it was like too early or something and it got removed, or if he deleted it or what. But always hey to Steve if you're watching tonight. LaSween Machine, he posted this before the show started. We're gonna watch this very soon because I watched it while I was preparing for the show. Right up Hoffcast alley. This is gonna be a fun show tonight. This is gonna be a lot of laughs on this one, let me tell you. LaSween 100, appreciate that, bro. Hope you're doing well, man. And Courtney, how you doing tonight? Hope you're having a good night. And I'm glad you got the notification. At least you're not screwing me over to everybody. So cool. And thank you for subscribing. Maybe ringing the bell like Quasimodo, as I say. So it's the dumbest thing ever. I know it's lame, but I thought I'd come up with something catchy. You gotta give Hoff the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes he's trying. All right. So I hope you all are doing well. We're gonna ease into it actually tonight's actually just gonna be kind of like an easy night for the most part. We might get into some deep stuff later, but I think there's just a lot of fun stuff to look at before then. So where should we start here? I say we start with did I bring that video back up? Let me the one that let's start out with LaSween's video that he shared in the chat here, because this is I don't know. The thing is, I won't watch it too early, but it's a good starter video. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's watch this one. So this is our favorite meat smoker, Mark Zuckerberg. Everybody's favorite robot or lizard person, aka or lizard person. Red Monarch, how you doing? Hope you're here. Glad you're here. Hope you're doing well tonight. I'm still warming up myself. Sorry, I'm getting my words mixed up like Chris Rock over here. Courtney says, doing great. Got lots done today. Finally, good. It's always, that feels good when you have a productive day. LaSwing Machine says, BitChute has updated its terms and services GooTube style in the past. This their means of function is also a set number, so there's countless videos and growing that you can't watch anymore on there. Yeah, whenever I post something on BitChute, I get like 50 views in the first hour and then no more after that, unless some of them do later on. They accumulate. For most of them, it's like they put it on and it just gets pushed down or whatever. I don't care too much about BitChute. I do care about some of the videos on there that have been able to remain online, including my Tom Hanks videos. Tom Hanks videos put me on the map, put Hoffcast on the map for a lot of people, 18,000 views on YouTube with that video, but I had to take it down for fear of Chet Hanks coming after me. You never know what that crazy white boy summer guy's gonna do. But and LaSween says with less views. And Courtney is linking it there. Thank you so much. Thank you. And yes, there is the Hoffcast :A. Yeah, that was just what was available. That's the correct link. It's not just the Hoffcast, Red says, no worries. I'm great and feeling amazing. Good. I'm feeling good tonight, too. I thought I was going to be a little tired. I didn't know if I could bring the heat, but I started feeling kind of in the mood there a little bit ago. I felt like, because I got to get in the zone on Hoffcast. And then Courtney says, hoof. Yeah, I've been called a lot of things. Don't worry. She said, sorry, I can't type. Yeah. Oh, she got the Odyssey link up there. So thank you so much. I get like no hits on Odyssey, but maybe one day. Maybe a lot of my stuff. I think a lot of the uploads I do on YouTube automatically go to Odyssey, but I don't know if my live streams do. I do like also link the stream, the Hoffcast live stream, in case you didn't know, to Twitch. It's just Hoffcast on Twitch. You just look it up if you watch Twitch or if you prefer Twitch or whatever. But I rarely even check that. The reason I do that is just as a backup in case another one of these gets taken down. I can still go back and download it and edit it and put it back up, like episode, what was it, 20 that happened to. So yeah. I think the full episode 20 actually is up on Odyssey, I believe. But thank you so much, Courtney. Thank you so much for doing that for me. Do you not? Yeah, I appreciate the plugin. It used to be, I used to say I gotta do it myself because no one else will. But now Courtney's so nice here that she's doing it here. She's helping out, and I love Courtney. What a great person. Courtney, if you'd like to put your own link in the chat, go ahead. I'm all about promoting my friends as well. That's why I like having guests on. In case you didn't know, if you're new to Hoffcast, typically I have guests on Thursdays or a panel stream. I do the solo show on Tuesday, and that's what we're watching right now. So she said she retracted. Courtney says she retracted all the oopsies. I have no typos. Good. My keyboard's messed up. That's what I blame my typos on. It's never me. How can I make a typo? I do it all the time, to be honest with you. That's just being human, unlike this guy right here. Oh, good segue. Hey, before we get to that, someone I haven't seen in a long time just popped up in the chat. The Gilk Man. Hey, how you doing, man? I hope you're doing well. It's long time no talk. We used to talk back in the days of the fandom menace and whatnot. And did a lot of streams together. Great guy. Glad to see you, man. Glad to see you. Courtney says, if you're an insomniac, check out my late night streams. Come hang with the oddballs. It's a good time. I've been there a few times. It's fun. It's fun. So let's check out this bosses. Let's check out the video of this. I don't know. Tell me in the chat, is Mark Zuckerberg a robot or is he a lizard person? Which one is it? I'm in between. I think he might be. I don't know. Them eyes are weird. The eyes make me think lizard, but the way he acts makes me think robot. So here he is, and this is him talking to people in a space station, and it goes exactly how you think it would go. And thank you once again to LaSween Machine for sharing this video with me. This is straight up Hoffcast material right here.
Control Houston, please call station for voice check.
All right, station, this is Mark Zuckerberg at Facebook. Can you hear me okay? So,
hey, Mark, we read you loud and clear. It's a pleasure to talk with you today.
I think we should start by,
Oh, it's our pleasure.
Can you introduce yourselves and your roles and how long you've been working up there for?
I'm working up there for.
That's a great question, Mark.
They're all robots. I think the water bottle.
So let's start with a couple of questions here about the
video.
science that you're doing on board the space station. So what kind of research are you doing in space that we can't do anywhere else?
Zoom in. What is... Obviously, this is edited, but it's funny. I'd like to see the full thing. Go back.
Research are you doing in space that we can't do anywhere else?
All right, let's pause it right there. Right there. Poll in the chat. Poll in the chat. Lizard or robot? To me, that's lizard. Look at the eyes. Look at the teeth. He's got them kind of lizard reptilian teeth. But he works in the technology industry, so that's what kind of throws me off. But I mean, I guess a lot of the lizard peoples do. I don't know. Is there something way off about this guy? He ain't human. He even said it himself. I don't know if you ever seen that video. Maybe I could look it up. If you guys, I don't know. Let me go ahead and see if I can find it. Great video. Thanks again, Lasween Machine. Let me see if I can find that video of Mark Zuckerberg talking about him being human. Might have even shown it here on the show before, but it's a classic. Absolute classic. Bosses, thank you once again for being here tonight. It's going to be a fun one. Courtney says, what are these astronauts? No fun, please. Funny thing, I don't even know if they're astronauts, man. I don't know. Who knows if they're up there or not. Courtney is also trying to get to 300 subs. Her link is right there to her channel, so help her out. Help Courtney get to 300. Help me get to 500. I'm close. I got it. I don't put it out there. I'm not going to put it up until I hit 1,000, but I'm getting there. Help your boy out. Share it, So where's the clip? Here it is. I found it. Found the clip. I'm getting better at this, bosses. You know it. I'm starting to get good at finding things, sharing things, posting things. I'm becoming a wizard at this. Oh, look, bring it up right there. Oh, lickety split. Look at that. So this is the video. Mark Zuckerberg was human. I don't know if you guys have seen this one, but even if you have seen it before, it's always fun to watch again. So this is Mark Zuckerberg talking, and yeah, he makes a slip up, or whatever he is.
But it is going to bother you because you're human, and I was human. I am human still. But
whoa,
but
you hear that?
But it is going to bother you because you're human, and I was human. I am human still.
Buddy, what do you mean by that?
And I was human. And I am human.
Whoa, I was human, and I am human. Whoa, dude, what is going on there? What is? He loves smoking meats, though. The reptiles, do they like smoking meats? I don't know. Watch it one more time.
But it is going to bother you because you're human, and I was human. I am human still. But I was just referring to myself in the past.
Lizard. Let me say hey to Kyle Jordan Gaming. What's up? Another longtime watcher of Hoffcast. Good to see you, bro. Don't hassle the Hoff and get them shades on. Good to see you, bro. Lesween says, Zuck, a first generation Gil Bates clone. I think that's what you mean, maybe. And one that meant to have improved physical qualities, but with degenerative genetic qualities that have gone haywire. Now that's a theory right there. I wanted to ease into this stream. Lesween's going straight for the throat on that one. Wow, with the deep stuff. Oh, we're gotten into clones already. So is Zuck a clone now? That's the third one? That's the third option. Is he a robot, reptile, or clone? Poll in the chat. Let me know in the comments. Or is he a combination of all three? Is he the Antichrist? I don't know. From what I've heard, there's like 18 Antichrists in the world right now. So who knows which one it is? Courtney said, these dudes look so serious. There's astronauts, guys. Yeah. Well, they're in space. You got to be serious in space. Courtney says, thanks, Hoff. And also, Hoff. Yeah. I like to show up on Courtney's streams when I can. There's late night ones. They're fun. Like I said, they're very fun. She said there are quite a few live streams to watch with him on. If you check out my page, yeah. I mean, usually I make a complete total fool out of myself, but I'm just having fun. But yeah, we joke around on there. It's a good time. I just kind of let it all go out there, it's late anyway. I probably had a few drinks at that point, no doubt. Anyways, Kyle, Kyle Jordan Gaming X to doubt. Courtney, there you go. She got her channel there and her live streams. Kyle Jordan Gaming says red pills for days. I will cheers you to that, Kyle Jordan. Cheers, bro. Courtney says he would be someone they would clone. He's a subhuman genius type. I don't know if Bill Gates is really that smart though. They're very similar people. They're smart. They're sneaky like a snake, like a reptile. I don't know if they're smart or they're sneaky, or if those go hand in hand some way. But I mean, they both didn't really invent their companies. They kind of stole them from the stories I've heard. And they're both nerds that, you know, they just wanted to make money so they could get laid or something. I don't know. They want to. They're very weird people. They want control. Zuckerberg's weird though. It's like he's almost like, I don't know if he's. I know he's evil. I know the guy's evil. But he's so weird and dumb that it's hard for me to think that he's like some evil genius or something. Like, holy crap. Like the video about smoking meats. We're smoking briskets here. Sweet baby race. I showed that one previously on here. It's him just grilling out back of his house and just talking about smoking meats. It's a good compilation. It's funny. This guy, I mean, he's so weird. Like, did you remember the picture of him on the surfboard? Let me see if I can find that one. We're just having fun tonight here at Hoffcast. Let's do whatever. Let's just let's go with the flow. Do it organically. All about that tonight. This is one of the weirdest pictures pretty much of all time, I'd say. Let me share this screen here. Once again, sure you've seen it. But let's ponder on it again. Mark Zuckerberg surfing. Look at his face. Why does he need that much sunscreen on his face? What's going on? And there he's got the American flag on that one. I don't know why. He's got a hairy chest. That's impressive. I didn't know that. That's probably fake. Well, what's going on with the white face? I think it's racist, for one. Oh, look at the Mike Myers meme over here. That's pretty close, right? Tidbit, you know, the Mike Myers mask is actually a William Shatner face that's painted white with a wig, but that's a William the Mike Myers mask is William Shatner's face. That's why it's so scary. That's why the mask is so scary. Because it's my face. So yeah, Mark Zuckerberg's a crazy person, or whatever he is. Crazy. It's hard to see this Mr. Magoo fella like being evil. But I know he is. He's putting on a show, I think. Putting on a show. How Jordan said, fire the A. Meme cans, boys. Absolutely. Let's fire them meme cans, those salvos. Kyle Jordan says, in the immortal words of Weird Al Yankovic, dare to be stupid. I love Weird Al. I grew up on Weird Al when I was younger. I learned a lot about music from Weird Al because I didn't know the real songs. I heard the Weird Al versions first, and then I learned about the real songs later. I was like, oh, I thought it was a Weird Al. I didn't know, because he does original songs, believe it or not. Weird Al doesn't just do parodies. Half of his album, if not more, when he does an album, is like original songs. I've listened to enough Weird Al, but Dare to Be Stupid, that's a good one. Love that album. Great album. Also, that song was featured on one of my favorite movies, the best Transformers movie, the animated one. The only Transformers movie, in my opinion. Go screw yourself, Mark Wahlberg. Michael Bay, go take a hike, bro. Go take a hike. Yeah, they're sociopaths. Talking about these people trying to run the world. We're going to talk about much more of that later, of course. And one of my favorite people, you're all my favorite bosses. All of you are. But Barb, I love Barb. Great lady right there. I hope everything's going well for you right now in your life and everything that all your endeavors that you're currently going on right now. Mr. Hugh, what's up? How you doing? Thank you all you bosses for being here tonight. Like I said, this is gonna be a fun one. We haven't even got started. We're almost 30 minutes in. We haven't even got started. So yeah, I can't. I will get back to the. So, oh no, Kyle Jordan said, I knew you're a fellow man of culture. Yeah, I think he's talking about Salty Cracker. Yeah, if you didn't know, the reason I do my streams on Tuesday and Thursday is because I like watching Salty Cracker on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I don't stream on those nights because I want to watch Salty Cracker, and that's the truth. By the way, I don't try to be like Salty Cracker. Me and him kind of started around the same time. And by the way, I had an American flag behind me before he ever did in my videos. You can fact check that. That's true. And so he might be watching Hoffcast, ripping me off and making the big bucks off that for all I know. Just kidding. Salty Army. Cheers. So. Let me get through here real quick. Barb says about that picture of Zuckerberg pic with no makeup. Hashtag no makeup. Courtney says, oh, give him a break. He probably burns like me. My dad wears that zinc sunscreen and looks so crazy with it on. Well, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, you know. When I went on senior trip in high school, Hoff story time, you know, everyone made fun of me because I lathered up on the sunscreen. I did. People made fun of me. Everyone else came back from their sunburn. You know, I'm very Irish, very Irish. Everyone else came back from their sunburn, sun poisons. This one kid had bubbles on his shoulders. His skin bubbled up from the sun. Guess who came back looking the same as when they left? This guy right here. And maybe I don't know which gives you more cancer, the sun or the sunscreen, but all I knew was I came back home feeling great and everyone else was in pain. So maybe, you know, Zuckerberg, maybe he's not that dumb. You know, he is an evil genius, but he knows what's going on with that. He says, I don't like the guy. Get the wrong idea. I'm just defending the gingers in their skin. I get it. Me too. I just said I'm not ginger, but I'm Irish. You know, I got green eyes. You know, Ireland. Yeah, I maybe I can get to this one here in a little bit, Swing. Maybe I can get to this. Is this another Zuck one? Let me see if I can copy and paste that and see what's going on with that one, man. So he hasn't let me down yet. That's why I allow it. Oh, it's an Oculus thing. He says Oculus. Maybe I can do it. I have an Oculus. I can do that on there. He said more Zuck. Okay. Kyle Jordan says Salty, Weird Al, and Rush. Definitely man of culture. We're definitely men of culture for sure, Kyle Jordan. There's, yeah, no doubt. Let me see here. So I think I brought that up here. Oh, yeah, this is going to be, yeah, I just kind of previewed it. It's going to be fun. we might even watch Smoking Meats here in a minute. Here we go. Oh no! Whoa!
Hey, and welcome.
Scary as hell.
Today we're going to talk about.
Whoa! He's got a knife. He just winked. Hey, I don't think Mark Zuckerberg's ever winked. Was creepy. I feel like I need some acid for this, Let's swing. Sweet baby race.
Bring things from the physical world into the metaverse.
I like barbecuing, and I guess I'm a Sweet Baby Ray's fanboy.
New alert. Mark Zuckerberg offers you his Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
Oh no.
Metaverse licensed headset to accept. Shake your Metaverse licensed headset to decline.
No, decline.
Head shake detected. You are about to decline Mark's offer. Nod your Metaverse licensed headset to confirm the rejection. Shake your Metaverse licensed headset. Head nod detected. You decline Mark's offer. Mark did not like that. Meta
Oh
has
no!
dispatched a hitman to your location
I
at
died.
Mark Zuckerberg's request.
We all died.
You may feel your Meta licensed headset tightening. Soon you will be unable
Yeah,
to
definitely need
remove it.
drugs for that one.
This is normal and follows the terms of service that you previously accepted.
Oh no! Whoa! That's one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my life. Sorry, I mean, LaSwain, that was great. It was hilarious. But sorry to frighten any of the bosses out there. That was scary. Look, even Kyle Jordan. No, yeah. The chat is scared. So am I. Mr. Yu says, hello, fellowship of oddballs. Absolutely, we are oddballs. We're bosses, too. They're odd bosses. Let me see here. Kyle says, even solar radiation. Yeah. I need some water. Even solar radiation can't hassle the Hoff. You're damn right, Kyle Jordan. Courtney says, I burn so badly. I feel you, Hoff. I should buy stock in sunscreen. Probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. Especially, I don't know. They're trying to block, Bill Gates trying to block out the sun with chalk. So you might not have to. But maybe just get some just in case. Because the supply chain will break down. You won't be able to get it. You know, the cocoa butter will stop coming in. Or whatever it is. And, you know, maybe stock up on a little bit of it. But wait and see if Bill Gates is going to block out the sun. And then, so don't buy too much. Kyle Jordan said, green eyes are extremely rare, less than 1% of the population. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. Fun fact. Oh, I love tidbits on Hoffcast. Love the tidbits. It's pretty much what my whole show is. Kyle says, much as I hate Facebook, the Oculus does look pretty cool. Well, let me tell you, Kyle, I deleted my Facebook account a long time ago, probably like 5 years ago. I did get an Oculus last year, and I had to sign up for a new one, but I have never posted anything on it. I don't have a picture on it. You can just have that account and use it. And yeah, it's all New World Order crazy stuff for sure. No doubt. And I'm ashamed of myself. I'm ashamed. But there's none of my real information on there. There's none pictures. I don't use it. I don't talk to anyone. I don't promote my Facebook. If you were to try to look me up, you would never be able to find me because I don't even put my real name out there. Nobody even knows my real name. I mean, it's Hoff. That's all. That's my name. Courtney says, I actually did know that from my youngest brother. He was lucky and got the crystal green eyes. Oh, the green eyes of Ireland. All right. The VR is fun, though, no doubt. I was just reading some of the comments here. I was getting lost in the comments. Holy crap. Dang. You guys are going crazy tonight. Steve Harloha, what's up? He goes, I'm driving to a job. We'll have to watch the replay. All good, man. Be safe. Have a good night, brother. Shout out to Steve. So what else? All right, let's try to get some, maybe like, I don't know. We got to do the one more. We got to do one more. I don't care, bosses. We're doing it. We're gonna do the whole thing. We're gonna talk about Zuckerberg. We're gonna talk about smoking meats. Then we're gonna watch Mark Zuckerberg talk about smoking meats.
My backyard, where I am smoking a brisket and some ribs. I'm making meats now. Smoking these meats here.
I make meats now.
Our little meat smoking. It's smoking. So I'm the meat chef. Yeah, someone asked me, do I smoke meat? Smoking meat. Smoking these meats. Smoking meats earlier in the day. Smoking these meats. Just set the charcoal up and you set the wood chips up, and then smoking meats, grilling meats, good smoky flavor. Smoke a brisket for like 12 hours. You smoke lemon chicken, smoke salmon, you'll love it. Bison sirloin, ribs and sausage. So I'm looking forward to that.
So I have to interrupt this video to say, like, I've said this before. I think this guy, I feel like this guy was born as an adult like last week, and he's just now figuring out how to be a person. He's like everything's new to him. He just figured out what smoking meats is. He's like a lemon chicken briskets. It's like he just woke up out of a coma after like 30 years of his life. Like he was born in a coma, and then he came out of a coma when he was like 30, and now he's figuring things out. But granted, he's an evil genius, and he owns one of the biggest companies in the world. So bizarre. It's so bizarre. Let's finish the meats.
Today we got a brisket on the big guy, and
the big guy
ribs on
Brandon
on the green egg. Meat like a brisket. I got ribs in there. Finishing off the brisket and the ribs, and I'm just sitting in our backyard.
Let's get some of that Sweet Baby Ray's
brisket and these ribs. But hopefully for Canadian Thanksgiving, you get to eat a lot of brisket and ribs. How many of you guys are eating brisket and ribs tonight? Brisket and ribs. They taste doubly better.
Kyle Jordan's right with that comment.
When you hunted the animal yourself. So what are you guys making for dinner? Brisket and ribs, I hope. Delicious. Brisket and ribs. The ribs and the brisket need to be eaten. I want to try your brisket. I want to try my brisket. It's a pretty tough.
I want to try your brisket.
Ribs and the brisket. Are you excited to have a rib tonight? I want my baby back ribs. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. That is going.
Here we go.
On
Sweet
the
Baby
ribs.
Ray's.
Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby
Ray's.
Very good. Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's.
If you're watching right now, just say Sweet Baby Ray's out loud. It's fun. Sweet Baby Ray's.
Sweet Baby Ray's. Maybe throw some
do it. Say it out loud. Sweet Baby Ray's. It's fun to say.
Take it from there. She's waiting for her ribs. I mean, she knows what's coming, and Sweet Baby Ray's.
Yeah, that's why you need all this sunscreen. Barb looks like the blood was sucked from his face. He needs more of that chrome.
Who doesn't like ribs? Everyone likes ribs. Everyone likes ribs.
Excuse me, B.
Yeah, no, this is.
You ever seen American Psycho?
Is for just hanging out.
It's kind of what it's
while
like.
You're sitting in your backyard, waiting for your brisket and your ribs to finish smoking. Are you guys ready? Check this out. This is. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Look at that. Pretty good. Pretty good on the brisket. Just lost. So yeah. Bye guys.
Classic. Crazy people running the world, right? These people they own the biggest companies and whatnot. Kyle Jordan, revealing my true name, last name Hoff, first name the. I actually let's do it right now. I will give you my real name here on Hoffcast. Last name Hoff. Sure. First name though, I'll give you my first name here. It's Jack. So anyways, Courtney says American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis, who also wrote Less Than Zero. Okay, I haven't heard of that. I have to look that up. LaSween says ribs are fire. This was a really advanced move by the Z1000 to adapt its human surroundings. Courtney says the movie was okay, but it did no justice. I hear that a lot of the time. That's usually the case. I didn't even know that American Psycho was a book, to be honest with you. I thought it was just a movie. And then there was a second one with Mila Kunis, and I heard that was bad. I never saw that one. If she was, if I knew there was a scene of her running around naked with a chainsaw in that movie, like Christian Bale in the first, then I might have watched it, but I didn't hear that happen, so I wasn't interested. I didn't even know that was going to happen in the first one. I wasn't interested in because of that, but I'm just saying if they're going to go with the same theme, sequels rip off the first a lot of the times. And if you're going to go with the same theme, it's just, let's be equal with the sexism. We're going to have one naked person run around with a chainsaw. Let's have the opposite sex run around naked with a chainsaw. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I'm just trying to be being equal here and all. Kyle Jordan, I don't know, maybe. Kyle said, "Oh yeah, you talking about Mila Kunis? Oh yeah." Wait, he said Mila, not okay. Glad we're clear on that, and no judgment. Wouldn't judge you, whatever. But you know, to each their own. And yes, I said there because I am politically correct. I'm very woke. I'm a very woke person. Oh my gosh, this has been a fun one so far, bosses. Oh my, and we haven't even scratched the surface. Oh, we're having a good time here. I'm having a good time. I don't know if you guys are, but I am. Let's do it. Let's do another funny one. Let's do another funny one. I gotta first before I show this one. I can't show you the title because it'll ruin it. It'll ruin the whole joke. So I gotta full screen it and then share it. Here we go. Because I'm getting wizardly at this. There we go. I still showed the title. Damn it. We're still going to watch it.
Tony, what's going on? Tell me you found that cube.
I want some pie. Let's go get some dumbass pie.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I've seen the footage. The only thing you really fight for is yourself.
Why? Was he innocent?
You know damn well why. Back off.
Whoa. Hey, how about a little professional courtesy here?
You know, you may not be a threat, but you better stop pretending to be a hero.
My man, for real?
I can do this all day.
So stupid. So stupid. Oh, that was bad. That was actually bad. I'm sorry. It was funnier earlier. I think the first time I saw it for some reason. Oh no. Okay, there was a lady talking in my ear. I got the Secret Service headphone and earpiece in there. It's really just an AirPod or whatever they call them. Whatever the kids call them. Getting old, bosses. I'm getting old. No, okay, all right. I have to share this. I have to show you this video for sure. But I'll get to the chat before I do because this one's gonna be good. Kyle says, "No, Walter, you're not wrong. You're just an asshole." Man of culture, once again. Big Lebowski, one of the greatest movies ever made. Shut up, Donnie. Courtney says, "My dog's name is Walter." LaSween says, "Got an uncle named Ben Dover and Mike Hunt. PayPal friend named Alpha Kitty Juan." Look at little Bart Simpson over here calling Moe's Tavern. Kyle Jordan also, he self-identifies as an Apache attack helicopter. I support you. I support you, sir. We don't gender our pets. When I talk about my dog is a lady. I would gender my dog. She's a lady right there. She's a lady. She knows what I'm doing the Hoffcast. She hates when I do it because I'm not paying attention to her playing tug of war or whatever. But she knows I got business to do. That's why she's a lady. Now I'm gender. Courtney says, "I love Will Smith. He is from West Philly as she is. No one can change my mind, even Will." Hey, you can support Will all you want, but you can't doubt how funny this whole situation is. Will Smith challenging Jack Murphy's position as Alpha Turbo Cuck. Oh, I got some more good Will Smith videos here. Let's go ahead and let's do it since we already started on the Will Smith. Let's go ahead and go through the Will Smith stuff. All right, because I don't know if you all seen some of these videos. These are crazy. So first and foremost, I want to show the one where we'll just go ahead and share this. I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is a different angle. I don't know how I feel about this one. I mean, it's real. It's obvious. It's real. Someone recording it from behind. Who knows? Probably got outed, and the feds might be after him at this point. But this is here's an angle most people have not seen. Look at Jada's reaction. She laughs hard. It looks like she laughs hard at Chris Rock's joke, but it's a weird thing. They didn't show this on TV or any other angles, and I didn't show this on Hoffcast because I hadn't seen it before. So this is new news here.
Here is an angle most people have not seen. Look at Jada's reaction.
See her head tilts over, she's laughing, you see her smiling.
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane.
Maybe did. What is going on? Like, did Jada think that was actually going to happen? Maybe she was just like, maybe Will Smith is the culprit here. A lot of people were blaming Jada before because she didn't look like she was happy with the joke. But Will Smith's the one that freaked out. You never see her speak any word. Well, they don't even show what happened before that. I would like to see what they didn't show in those clips where, you know, it panned back to Chris Rock and you didn't really see the interaction between Will Smith and Jada before he walked up on stage and fake slapped Chris Rock. Oh, I need to hide that one. But no, that's still a good comment to have up, I guess. But anyways, let's watch that again. And watch Jada's head down here. You can tell she kind of laughs. You know?
Here is an angle most people have not seen. Look at Jada's reaction.
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane joke. I'm going to, okay?
My favorite part was it was a G.I. Jane joke. By the way, I guess Chris Rock made a documentary a while back about black women's hairs, you know, like their hairstyles and whatnot. And it's kind of a weird, ironic thing for him to make a joke about because he was like, you know, supporting the hairstyle of African women and whatnot. I haven't seen it. This is all just what I've heard. I heard a lot about this on the No Mercy podcast. So he made this documentary, and then then he makes a joke about it. Like, he should know that's, he even said that that's one thing you don't joke about is a black woman's hair. You don't joke about it. You just don't. And then he did it. So he knew it would set Will off. So was Chris Rock trying to stoke the flames, trying to stoke the fires? What was going on there? The joke seemed very not bad at first, but when you hear Chris Rock allegedly said, "You don't joke about a black woman's hair," then the whole tides turn, the turntables turn, and that's what happens. Will Smith slaps you in the face. Whether it's fake or not, So, not only that, we're gonna check this out, bosses. We'll get Will Smith out of the way, that way we can get on to bigger and better things. I know we shouldn't even still be talking about Will Smith, but check this one out. It's when he was on our Arsenio Hall. It says a day after Will Smith slapped comedian Chris Rock at the Oscars over a joke about his wife's alopecia, a video surfaced from the Arsenio Hall show where Smith cracked a similar joke. 1991 appearance on the show. Will Smith still looks exactly the same somehow. I don't know how. Black don't crack, I guess. But yeah, just check this out.
You can't do that in this world, man. You can't do that in this world, man. Arsenio, they got rules. They got rules. Like, he has a rule. The bass player, he got a rule. He got to wax his head every morning. That's a rule. He follows the rules, man.
Bad taste. Bad taste.
Come on. See, you just got too into the characters and got hurt. Wait. Oh, we got that commercial?
How about the interview? We didn't do an interview. We just were being silly. Okay, we'll come back and we'll act like adults.
Yeah, because my mom told me she wants me to do a good, proper interview. So we'll be right back.
We'll be right back with his mom.
So I want to show you guys the weirdest clip here. I'm saving the best for last. Get through here for a second. Let me get to the chat. I love my chat. I love the bosses. You know that. Courtney says he will always be the Fresh Prince. I know maybe that's why he wanted to do this. Maybe he wanted to put on a bad boy kind of image. He wanted to get away from the Fresh Prince, the good guy kind of vibe. Chris Rock is going on a comedy tour in a few months called the Ego Death Tour. And he named it that like 6 months ago. That's kind of weird, right? It's called the Ego Death Tour. Was it planned? I don't know. Were they all in cahoots? Who knows? It's fun to speculate. I think it's a distraction for sure, but it's also very fun to speculate. Carl says, you're out of your element, Donnie. I'm the walrus. Rug really tied the room together. I'm not going to keep reading Big Lebowski quotes as much as I'd like to. I love them in the chat, though. Courtney wants to pen pal some people. I think he said she used to have pen pals in high school and college before there was the internet. Old school, classic. She said, I still send people real letters. If you want to be my pen pal, let me know. Get a hold of Courtney if you want to do a pen pal. Get that real legit message out there. Not just send it through your phone, getting that actual piece of paper through the snail mail. I hope you're good at writing emojis. Courtney says G.I. Jane drove a Subaru. I don't know what that joke means. I don't know what that means. Courtney says you don't joke about chronic illness, which alopecia falls under. I heard it didn't. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, though. Kyle Jordan said either that was real or Will Smith is literally the greatest actor of all time. So anyways, okay, Kyle Jordan says, fun fact, Will Smith decided to do Wild Wild West and passed on an offer to play Neo in The Matrix. I heard that. Yeah, that's true. And we all know how that turned out. Wild Wild West, fantastic movie. I can't believe Will Smith didn't win an Oscar for that. And The Matrix sucked, so he obviously made the right choice on that one. And Kyle Jordan says, Will Smith Matrix red pill, you see? Oh, hashtag illuminate confirmed. I think you're onto something, bro. Kyle Jordan says, yo, The Matrix is a classic. Kyle, I was being sarcastic. Wild Wild West sucks, bro. I love The Matrix. I've never seen the other ones. I've only seen the first one. I gotta be honest. I tried to watch the second Matrix movie, and I was like, I wasn't feeling it. And I was like, this is ruining the first one for me. I don't want to see any more. So I turned it off and I never went back. So I just, like I should have done with the Disney Star Wars movies. I should have just let those go and should have never went and seen whatever that third one was called. I can't remember what it was called. There was The Last Jedi, and then there was a third one. It was even worse than The Last Jedi. Oh, LaSween says, how about them directors going from brothers to sisters? The Wachowski, I don't want to misgender anybody right now, but this is a big psyop. This is all crazy stuff. There's a lot of people, including Real Cosmology, Barb, who does way more on this. Like, he goes way deeper on this than I can about the Matrix, and I feel like he has a video. I wish he was here tonight. Barb's here, but he does some great what's got analyzation of the Matrix, and I've seen it like 3 times. I haven't seen it that many times, but Courtney says you don't like them. It's not my favorite movie, but it's all right. It's all right. Kyle Jordan says the first Matrix, the second was the third we don't talk about that. Yeah, I don't know. And then there was the Wachowski sisters fourth one, and I guess people don't talk about that either. Because I don't know, heard it was bad. So all right, I'm gonna show this video here. I'm gonna keep it on the this is the last Will Smith video. No, I got 2 more Will Smith videos to show, actually. All right. One is a quick one, which I thought was pretty interesting. And then one is going to be mind-blowing. Bosses, it's going to be mind-blowing. You're going to see the real Will Smith. So this one here. I found all of this to be interesting. Mel Gibson, he had his thing there years ago. His career almost ended. He came back with, I don't know. Did he ever come back really, or he's just still famous? I don't know. Patriot was a good movie. Braveheart, great movie. He did that one called like AD 1000 or 10,000 BC. Did he do that one? I don't remember. I'm probably mixing them up with someone else. But anyways, Mel Gibson's handler abruptly shut down an interview with Jesse Waters on Friday after the Fox News host asked the veteran actor, who was no stranger to onstage conflict, about the confrontation between Will Smith and Chris Rock at the Oscars. And so we'll just watch that's a setup. We'll watch the video now. This is pretty interesting.
I don't think we've cornered the market on ego. Hey, it's, it certainly is a problem. I think the sooner you realize there's something bigger than all of us, the easier it's going to be in your life. And as I say, hard jump to make for a lot of us, even me, and I kind of understand the process.
You understand it probably
better
than
some
a lot of
racist
people
things
with your career, and I was wondering if, you had been the one that jumped up out of his seat and slapped Chris Rock. If you would have been treated the same way, Mel.
Hello,
Watch
Jesse.
this.
Thank you. That's our time.
Oh, cock block.
Have you ever thought about that?
Thank you, Jesse.
Okay.
That is our time.
Well, Mel, thank you very much for joining Jesse Waters Prime Time, and we really appreciate it.
Dang, shut him down. Can't be asking Mel Gibson those kinds of questions. They always got someone else on the line there, making sure you don't ask the wrong questions, or they'll shut that interview down right away. That's how controlled the media is. There's no real honesty in it. Mel Gibson's face kind of, I don't know. I would like to know what he was thinking right there, because I feel like he would have said I don't know. He probably would have got slapped back or arrested or something again. I'm going to share this last Will Smith video here. This one is the crazy one that I watched this earlier, and I was just kind of blown away by it. So if you didn't know, Will Smith and Jada, they had some crazy issues with their relationship. She started sleeping with this kid, basically. Go figure, Hollywood. And this is just a wild kind of interview here. It says, out of all the people you would have expected to react by walking on stage and smacking a comedian over a joke, Will Smith probably would have not been on your list, especially considering on national TV his own wife admitted she cucked him. I don't know if this is the right definition. With one of their close friends for months. Of course, it was just an entanglement to her. Let's look back at that part of television history that apparently keeps on giving. So this is slightly edited as well, but this is also very interesting. Also want to say what's up, Enlightened Mank. How you doing tonight? Hope you're having a good night. Thank you for being here, boss. Let's take a look at this video. I'm going to step aside real quick. I will be right back. I'm going to let this video play, and I'm going to get in on the commentary on this. I'm just going to let you all get the feel of it. Okay, check this out. I hadn't seen this before.
You've been on a hell of a journey with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's people's feelings involved.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's healing that needs to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. So what happened, Jada?
Okay. So I think it was about 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Started a friendship with August.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually became really, really good friends.
Mm-hmm.
And it all started with him just needing some help.
Mm-hmm.
Me wanting to help his health, his mental state. And we found all those different resources,
mm-hmm.
To help pull him through.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
That particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah. I really felt like we could be over.
We were
over. And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, I think from there, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement.
I think you need to say clearly what happened.
And I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
Hey, that's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time and you go figure out how to make yourself happy.
I was in a lot of pain and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized.
See, let's pause it here for a second. This is pretty crazy, right? Kyle Jordan even says, I almost feel bad for the guy. Me too, man. When you watch this video, if the slap was real, you know where the aggression has built up for so long. You kind of get it if the slap was real. So he goes, it's effed up. It definitely is. You see who wears the pants in this relationship, and it only gets worse. It only gets worse.
Realize that you can't find happiness outside of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner.
Mm-hmm.
Will is just keeping his mouth shut and nodding, and he's not really saying much. And when he does chime in, it's like so passive aggressive, it's insane. The last thing that they say is the best. So you gotta watch the whole thing. But I'm sorry to keep interrupting. I like to analyze this because look at his face right here. You can just tell he's like, you bitch.
During that time, launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good.
Oh, that is. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh, that's gotta hurt for your wife to tell you that it's been so long since I felt good. Oh, that's gotta hit hard. Oh man, I almost feel bad for him too. This bitch is roasting him. She's killing his soul on a camera. Holy crap!
Conference while you tell the world about your transgressions.
Well,
he's so passive aggressive.
I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
No, I definitely, definitely understand.
See it? Let's rewind that.
By my baby transgressions. I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
No, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing.
Wow. Let's pause right here and let's see what the chat is saying. This is good stuff, right? Right. Oh my gosh. First of all, Bane Bear, what's up, bro? How you doing, boss? Hope you're doing good tonight. Thanks for being here. Hate to do it, bosses. If you're watching tonight, please hit the thumbs up for me. YouTube's trying to screw me over. It really helps out. Thank you. Anyways, let's get back to Kyle Jordan says that is straight up serial killer level emotional fuckery she's pulling right there. No doubt. This is witchcraft. She's a witch, dude. There's no doubt about it. She's a witch. Enlightened Meg says she don't have hair alopecia. He in Hollywood promoting a Pfizer. Yeah, this is LaSween actually brought this up last week. Promoting a Pfizer product for alopecia fake DNA changing product. Allegedly, I gotta say that. Save my ass here because they already hate me. Because Pfizer was the award night sponsor. It's a promotion trick. I gotta play devil's advocate. Pfizer has been sponsoring everything lately, and Pfizer has a million different cures or whatever you want to call medicines. Big pharma, that's what they are. So I don't know if it directly relates to that. I don't know. It's a good theory, all in all, but you got to take a step back from that and look at the bigger picture here. If they only had the alopecia that they were pushing, then I would be very, very concerned about it. But it's still it doesn't seem like, they're going to make money off of it. Of course, I didn't even know what alopecia was until this happened. I didn't. So, maybe it's working. Who knows? Maybe I'm an idiot for not figuring that out. But I don't know. When you watch this video, it seems personal to Will. It seems like Will really is breaking down, But yeah, Pfizer sponsors everything, and that is still creepy. Regardless, there's we know who runs the world. We're gonna look at that more later. Actually, Kyle Jordan said, "Look at her smiling there a little bit earlier." Looks exactly like it did at the Oscars. Yeah, she stresses him out all the time, no doubt. She's been cheating on him with a younger guy. He should have slapped that guy, this August guy, not Chris Rock. There's a good joke where I heard someone said Chris Rock should have said, I'm going to feel that until August. I'm going to feel that slap until August. He said, Kyle said when he was screaming Chris Rock, compared the two, he seriously lost his shiz. Bane Bear said, I'm well. I killed it on second open mic night last night. Hell yeah. Cheers to you, Bane Bear. Cheers to you. Yeah, I think we're doing very well tonight. We're having a good time in here. This is a good one. I'm having a fun time. If I'm not the only one, well, sorry. I'm having a good time. So you can tell by Will Smith's posture, his body language. He's an actor, but even she's getting the best of this guy. No doubt. Like, look at him. You can see it in his face. See the way he keeps adjusting his position in his seat. She hasn't moved. She's just been sitting there, sitting Indian style, cross-legged in her chair, just giving this guy the rundown for minutes. And I know this is clipped out a little bit. It doesn't seem to be taken out of context. It just seems to be hurried up for convenience sake. And obviously, what she's saying isn't clipped. But dang, let's continue this.
It was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah. Because I wasn't sure I was ever going to speak to you again.
I know.
Yeah. Like, the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle. I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Did you hear that? The fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle. Wow. Whoa. This must have been serious. There's been some serious stuff here. And look at her face after he said that. Whoa, that's the devil's eyes right there. She's putting a hex on him. The old slap hex. That's what she did right there. This is when the slap started. She put the slap hex on Will Smith, and that with that stare, that gaze right there. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that fake smile at the very end? Oh, can we... Did you see that really quick? She's mad.
I don't
Watch. And then she does a quick fake smile just because she knows she's on camera.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to get you back first.
They hate each other.
You're going to get me back. I think you got me back. I think we're good on that, okay?
They hate each other.
Okay.
I wish.
Will Smith just doesn't want to look like a bitch.
I wish that wasn't the case. I do. I wish that wasn't the case.
I sure wish it could be all magic and miracles.
Yeah.
Hey, that's probably true.
But and I don't think it's about getting anybody
magic
back.
And miracles.
Okay.
Magic. Do you hear that? Magic. Black magic, the dark arts.
Hey, that's probably true.
But and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay.
Will Smith wants that revenge. You see that?
But I will definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
If you expect to be with somebody for a lifetime.
When you expect to be with somebody for a lifetime, cheating is just part of it, everybody. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you got one. I didn't know that. But allegedly, Will Smith also, whenever they split up for a little while, he went out and did ayahuasca 14 times, tripped his balls off, and slept around himself. So yeah, that's why he got his revenge. He got his revenge.
25 years and counting.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
Wow. Okay. Did you see that? They're doing the joke, like the bad boys for life, but bad marriage for life. Oh, and they're both fake laughing right now. And then you see them both realize that it's not that funny. Watch.
That's terrible. 25 years and counting.
Wow.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
No doubt.
That's terrible.
Holy crap. That's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. It's one of the weirdest things I've ever shown on Hoffcast. I'm showing a lot of dumb UFO videos and whatnot. But anyways, Let's see here. Oh, Kyle Jordan says, you ever see that episode of Fresh Prince where Will's dad in the show came back, and at the end there, that emotional scene with him and Uncle Phil? Yeah. I have a boss at work that looks like Uncle Phil, kind of. Anyways, Enlightened says the slap was fake. Actors acting to promote a bad product. She has hair that is normal. She shaved it. I've heard this as well, because I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know about alopecia, but I hear, it comes out in clumps or something. And he says alopecia have a real bald patch. She has a fuzz buzz shaved man wig. And I was talking about that last week, where I thought it was common in the community, the black community, to wear wigs and weaves and whatnot. I mean, I know a lot of ladies at work who do that. So I just thought it was commonplace. I didn't know it was a big deal. Like, you're in Hollywood, you can afford a wig. You don't, if you want to go out there and show it off, and then get offended, like it's all on you at that point. I don't know. These people are very vain. They're very vain people. They think if they have a cause they want to promote, that everyone should get on board with it, even if no one else knows about it, or they're paid to push a cause. And when people see through it, they get very mad as well. Kyle says that wasn't acting. He seriously broke down and hit his dad in real life and abandoned him. Whoa, okay. He also says he really loves Jada, or he's emotionally effed up and attached to her. I think a lot of these Hollywood people are emotionally effed up. Kyle also says he's a tool, but she's a effing demon. Yeah, there's no doubt. You saw it, and you saw it in her eyes right there. You saw it in her eyes. Once again, it's hard to imagine Will Smith being the bad guy in anything, Maybe that's what his next role is going to be. Yeah. Even though Netflix dropped his shit, as far as I've heard. It's hard to watch. Yeah, that Jada roasted him hard. Roasted him hard on that shit, dude. Just right there on the camera, just knowing this is going to be recorded and put out there. Just, ripping his heart out of his ass. Bane's up here promoting his stand-up on his channel. He said, yeah, his stand-up is on his channel. Check it out. He used to watch his stand-up. Good job, bro. Mitz, what's up? Good evening to you, Mitz. How are you doing tonight? Cheers to you, lady. Thanks for being here, boss. Kyle said, yeah, Jada was enjoying that. I know. She wanted to. She wanted to degrade him. Humiliation process, Enlightened said Chris Rock was slapped in 99 on stage, like the Will Smith. I did not know that. If you can link it, please do. So, bosses. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Will Smith's name is on the flight logs of the Lolita Express, according to me. I believe that. They're all, it's a big club, and we ain't in it. LaSwing, yeah, she put that slap. Jada put the slap hex on Will Smith with that stare. She said, if you ever, with her mind, with her eyes, she said, you ever not stand up for me, I'm going to kill you. That's the curse. Anyone put me down, you slap him like a bitch. Kyle Jordan said, to be fair, Will Smith is a fairly common name, but I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I mean, it's not like the common man was going out to Epstein's Island. It was rich people going out there. It wasn't some Joe out on the street named Will Smith going out to Epstein's Island. Of course it was Willard Smith. And yes, he is a broken man. They're all broken people. And that's the lovely part of Hoffcast, is we get to highlight these people and make fun of them. It's always a fun time. Oh, let's see what else. Let's try to segue into something else here. Let's see what else we got going on, bosses. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, this is the one I wanted to show. Oh, this video is so good. Oh. I am very, very, very excited to share this video. So this one is pretty sure Jared Leto fired his publicist. I think it's spelled wrong. After this absurd interview. And we're going to get to it. It says, Jared Leto's got a new movie out. He's got the Morbius movie, which I hear is really bad, where he plays like a vampire. Go figure, where blood sucking day and age. But I also hear no blood in this movie because it's rated PG-13 or something. So it's kind of like really lame. I don't know. I don't plan on seeing Morbius. I really don't. I watched Moon Knight the other day. Actually, it's one of the first Marvel things I've seen in a while. I watched Spider-Man. I hadn't seen anything since Endgame. I'm not getting into nerd shit. But I saw Endgame. I hadn't seen anything since then. I watched Spider-Man. It was pretty good. And then Moon Knight. I like Moon Knight. The character, personally, is like one of my favorite characters. The show is probably not going to be good. The first episode wasn't that good. Anyways, let's talk about Morbius here. It's supposed to come out like 2 years ago before the Corv happened. So Jared Leto is excited to introduce Morbius to the world, but he's also super distracted by the tale sported by the VTuber interviewing him in a new clip that went viral from the movie's press tour. Speaking with Fubuki Shirakami channel on YouTube, Leto alternated between fairly thoughtful answers about the research and craft and that went into playing Michael Morbius and apparent confusion and awkwardness when dealing with the interviewer's animated avatar. So what I'm going to say about this video, I feel like, Chris Rock did a great job of staying professional after he got slapped in the face by Will Smith. But I feel like Jared Leto does an even better job in an even more antagonizing situation with this clip right here.
My name is Fubuki Shirakami. Nice to meet you.
Wow, it's so nice to meet you. You have a wonderful voice. I hope that you sing some music sometime too. You sound great. I love your character. It's so cute. And the outfit is great too. It almost looks like a Gucci.
He gets a little creepy on this cartoon here. He starts creeping on it a little bit.
Your hair in the back. Hair and a tail. Wow. The best of both worlds.
I don't think he knew what he was getting into. I don't think he had no idea what was happening here.
Yeah, it really was such a unique little character. It's mesmerizing.
Oh, this is where he starts getting turned on by it a little bit. You can tell he's like, he's into that hentai stuff. Old Jared Leto here.
Anyway, I forgot the question.
He was too distracted by
push-ups. But you look pretty strong too. I mean,
creepy.
Pretty strong muscles, and you just have to work out and eat well. I don't know what your diet consists of. Maybe mice or small birds. But
whoa, what is that all about? Hold on. We can't just skim past that. I don't know if at this point Jared Leto is attracted to this cartoon, or if he is also trying to troll back with this statement. Either way, it's a pretty weird statement.
Eat well. I don't know what your diet consists of. Maybe mice or small birds. But
it gets weirder.
That always helps. Keep the protein intake coming.
そうですね。小さい頃は昔はね、小鳥とかネズミとかのタンパク質を摂取していた時もあったかもしれませんけども、まあね、筋トレもちょいちょいしてる。
Now she's trying to hit back on Jared Leto.
脱いだら筋肉ムキムキで。
Whoa, let's get back on all that. Whoa, I'm also doing a little muscle training. If I take off these clothes, I'm probably covered in muscles. The cartoon's trying to get Jared Leto. This is weird, man. This is the weirdest shit ever. I don't know why I'm showing that. That was hilarious.
Like my type of fox.
Whoa!
Arigatou gozaimasu. Bye. Thank you.
Wow. Hi. Okay, so now I'm definitely going to see Morbius after seeing that. I didn't want to see Morbius before, but after seeing that video, I'm sold. I'm getting my tickets tonight to see Morbius. Wow, that's actors. I don't know. He must not have known what he was getting into with that one. All right, let's do some rapid fire. Let's do some rapid fire videos here a little bit. Let's get through some fun stuff. So let's do. Don't worry. I wish if Matt Smith shows up, or yeah, I hope Matt Brooks shows up tonight. Matt Smith. He's the guy from Doctor. I don't even watch that show. I knew a kid in school named Matt Smith though once. Very common name, much like Will Smith. Here's one. This might turn some of you people off or on, depending on if I'm not here to kink shame or whatever. This article says, I found this to be interesting. I think this is a PSA that I need to put out on Hoffcast for people, especially if you're in a relationship. Sexy Brazilian singer is hospitalized after holding in a fart because her boyfriend was around. I don't think it was one fart. I don't think it was just one. I'm already losing watchers right now. This is what Hoffcast has become. Oh no. This is funny. This is funny as hell. You gotta get a little childish sometimes. Oh, I love how they're talking about farting and they show the girl's ass right there. That's the punchline. This isn't a video, by the way. This is an article. It says Brazilian superstar Pocahontas says she was hospitalized with severe stomach pain after holding in gas around her boyfriend. And you thought Hoffcast was a legit news source. No. As first reported by News Hub, no one ever said that, by the way. As first reported by News Hub, the singer born shared the ordeal with her 15.7 million Instagram followers in a since deleted post. She says, I woke up at 5:30 a.m. with severe stomach pains and ended up in the hospital. Now that's impressive. It's impressive because most time when you're asleep, you'll let one out even if you don't know it because you're asleep. It's just your body needs to. Your body does it automatically, just like you don't think about breathing when you sleep. Sometimes you don't think about farting when you sleep and you do it. So it's amazing that she had been able to conceal her farts for so long that even in her sleep, 5:30 a.m., it's what woke her up. That takes talent. Taiboho woke up at 5:30 a.m. with severe stomach pains and ended up in the hospital, she wrote. But that's it, guys. I'm now fine. Thank goodness. Beautiful lady. Cheers to her. She got over it. She said it was just an accumulation of trapped farts. That's all it was. Boga said she was inspired to ignore her gastrointestinal distress by a medical advice video on TikTok. Good for you. She says, girls, don't be ashamed to fart in front of your guy. Also, guys, don't be ashamed either. It's natural. It's natural, you know. My dog farts in front of me all the time. I do the same in front of her. Anyway, because what's really embarrassing is not letting your guy sleep because you're in discomfort, going to the hospital with your guy, and the diagnosis being trapped farts. Yeah. She added that she would be wary of natural gas buildups in the future, writing from now on, I'm letting them rip, guys. And I think she's right there. Cheers to her. And, you know, there's a lesson to be learned here, and this can go deeper, but it's an analogy. Only trying to conceal your farts will only make them worse in the future, and that's an honesty thing right there. When you fart, that's an honesty thing. So be honest with the people you're in a relationship with. You know, that's honesty. Farts are honesty. And if you can't fart around someone that you're in a relationship with, then you can't be honest with them. And if you don't want to fart around them, you can just go outside or go to the restroom or something, turn the fan on. But you don't have to be ashamed about it. Just be like, hey, I need to step outside for a second. So we tackled that subject here on Hoffcast tonight. Thank you all bosses who are still sticking with me after all that. It says, get a jar for that poor girl. Oh, yeah, there was that one girl selling the farts. Yeah. And then she had to go to the hospital as well. Kyle Jordan says that's dedication. Maybe. I think it's vanity. So got to respect the effort. Yeah, imagine that'd be a bit awkward. She might be a keeper. I don't know, man. As I was saying, the honesty. You got to be honest with the farts, Who am I to judge, though? Maybe she's got bad ones, Like I said, just step outside. Just step outside. I don't need to know. Funny stuff, regardless. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Okay, let's see. We got this here. This is just for fun right here. I found this one to be funny. Actually, I'll show this one. Yeah, I'll show it. So this one is woman claiming to be related to boy who fell to his death from a Florida ride. Turns out to be a scamming stripper. This is a bizarre article right here. So yes, a woman who says her name is Shay Johnson has been claiming she's the cousin of Tyre Sampson. She's been seen holding news conferences, collecting petition signatures, and leading a vigil outside the free fall ride. The thing is, she's not related to the family. The family don't even know this lady. She's a stripper. Let's watch this video.
And cousin, let me hold some money. I said, I don't got no money. He said, yes, you do. So I went back in my job and I got him some money and I brought it back out. And I said, what you finna do with it? He said, I want to get on the swing on International. I said, okay, ride it twice and ride it for me too. And he called me back about 7 minutes later. He said, they said I'm too big. I can't ride. So I said, go try another one. That's when he came to try the slingshot. And he said they told him he was too big for that. So he said, well, cousin, it's another ride. I'm going to try it out. I said, okay.
Those are stripper shades for sure.
He called me. He said, they let me ride. I can ride. And I said, okay, get on. Didn't know this would be my last time talking to him live. He just wanted to.
We continue to.
So I'm going to pause it right there. Everything that lady just said was a lie. She didn't know any of these people, and apparently she's not trying to make money off of it, which is the weird thing. This is like the bizarre part about it. She just wants to be in. I don't know what's going on with this crazy lady.
Continue to follow a bizarre breaking development. Eyewitness News has uncovered a woman who is claimed to be a family member and spokesperson for the 14-year-old who fell and died on that ride at Icon Park. Actually has no ties to the family. That's her in the Nike sweatshirt. The woman who said her name is Shay Johnson has been claiming she is the cousin of Tyre Sampson. The woman's been holding news conferences, hugging people, collecting petition signatures, and leading a vigil.
Now, this is a real mystery here. This is why I showed it. I know y'all sometimes you want to talk, a lot of times I do too. I want to talk about, the NWO, New World Order. I want to talk about, the elites, the cabal, the Illuminati. I want to talk about things like this, but this is this is the real stuff that's going on in the streets right now. This is what the real people are doing. This is the real shit. All right. And this is crazy that someone's doing something like this.
vigil outside the free fall ride, conducting lots of interviews. And now the Orange County Sheriff's Office says Sampson's mother told detectives she doesn't even know who this person who claims to be Shay Johnson is. Attorneys representing the family also told us none of the family members know Johnson. The sheriff's office is not aware of any crimes being committed at this point, like collecting funds. And late tonight, how about this twist? The woman's employer, Flashdance Bar in Orlando on Orange Blossom Trail, told us in a statement tonight that they have terminated her employment.
Oh, what was the Flashdance? What?
The woman's employer, Flashdance Bar in Orlando on
Flashdance. She's a stripper. She's just out there. I don't know. That's the real shit right there. The craziness on the streets. What are people doing? She's got something. She's got something behind this that she wants out of this. There's no doubt about that. Who knows what it is? Maybe she just wants to be on TV. Maybe she just wants to be TikTok famous or something. I don't know. It's so weird what people do for attention or whatever. I don't know what it is. So bizarre. It's just like such a most random thing. Kyle Jordan says the world is done gone crazy. Yeah, it's the crazy world. It's a crazy world. Say hi to my bro Nick Booha. Nick Booha. Best last name ever. Solemn Brothers. I know I want some salami. Yeah, who knows these people? You know, it's the shit going down on the streets right now. People losing kids and other people trying to take advantage of that. And talking about what's going down on the streets. I didn't know this was still a I didn't know. You know, you remember the big chicken sandwich ordeal that happened like a year ago or something like that? People fighting over chicken sandwiches. Someone got stabbed for a chicken sandwich at Popeyes. There's a battle between chicken sandwich companies all over the food industry. People were debating all over. They were like Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, you know, and then every other one, Burger King and McDonald's, that came out with more chicken sandwiches, even though they already have chicken sandwiches, just so they get in on the chicken sandwich craze, the madness, the chicken sandwich mania. That was going on. That happened. That happened in our society. The chicken sandwich mania happened in our society. What have we become? I think that's just as crazy as the toilet paper gone off the shelves. Everybody buying up the toilet paper and buying, you know, wearing the face diapers. The chicken sandwich craze just as crazy. Hear me out, bosses. Watch this video right here. What some people would do for a chicken sandwich at Popeyes. This is from a day ago. I mean, it might be a little bit older. It might be from last week or whatever. This video is insane. He would bust a cap on a bitch's ass over a chicken sandwich. This is the way it is out on the streets.
Hey, what's good? They say they sold out them chicken sandwiches. They say they sold out. Damn, y'all got them motherfuckers? Damn, nigga, there's two girls right here. They got it.
But by the way, language coming up. So if you are a pussy, then be careful about the language coming up.
What the fuck? I don't even give a fuck. Right now, give me the fucking chicken sandwich. Give me that fucking chicken sandwich. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, run them chicken sandwiches. Bitch, run them chicken sandwiches. Bitch, run them chicken sandwiches. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I don't want your fucking purse. Move. Bitch, give me this fucking sandwich. Stupid ass bitches. Nigga, I waited too long up here, nigga, to not get a fucking chicken sandwich. Nigga.
Was that real? I don't know. Probably set up. If the guy was recording himself, no doubt. Like, it's probably like, why would you record yourself committing a crime and then post it? Granted, I wouldn't put it past some people, especially, I don't know. I don't know, maybe it's just a big joke. Funny video either way. Maybe it's not funny. I don't know. What is fake and what is real anymore? How can you tell? We're living in a world where everything's just who knows what is up, what's down, what's left, what's right, what's black, what's white, what's straight, what's curved. Should I say what's flat or what's curved? We're living in a weird world of craziness, bosses. Like we got to take care of ourselves. We got to take care of our mental health because they're coming for it and try to take it all. Get shit like that going on. If that is real, that's just that's insane. Speaking of insanity, these crazy people in the world. This one here is pretty sick. By the way, you know, most of the time I wanted to preface this video with most of the time I try to tie in the titles of my streams with what I'm talking about in some kind of vague, weird way, so I don't get, you know, I'm already getting shadow banned enough on this platform. You know, I try not to put pictures or titles up, you know, that'll get me even worse. But anyways, the reason I did the title for tonight's stream, because just me and a buddy were joking about that song last night. You remember that song AWOL Nation? Where just you know, we did that for a while. But it turns out, you know, I can tie it back in because I'm a pro. So I'm a pro, and we're going to sail on this cruise right here. Disney. We keep coming back to Disney always with the kids, and they're blood-sucking vampires for sure. Everyone who works for Disney. You work for Disney, you're a piece of shit. No doubt. If you work for Disney, you're not a piece of shit. Get out of there right now because they're going to turn you into a piece of shit. They're going to take your soul before you know it. Disney, who wants to groom your children, covered up the molestation of an 11-year-old aboard a Disney cruise. Whoa. The Disney company, who can't stay out of the weekly headline on their perversion towards young children, every week is something else. Every freaking week, these sickos are praying out there. You know, that's what they do. Apparently covered up the molestation of an 11-year-old girl aboard one of their Disney cruises. The incident occurred in U.S. waters in Port Canaveral. But Officer Don Taplin was ordered by the staff captain to be quiet. She feared that she would lose her job. Oh, that's where it comes from. Like, people are scared to speak up about this stuff. She feared that she would lose her job if she notified the local police at the port or in Brevard County or called the FBI. She quit her job because she was afraid these people would come after her if she let them know. They'd come out and take her out. So Disney sailed the dream out of U.S. water. The dream out of U.S. waters and flew its employee home to India rather than promptly reporting the issue to U.S. law authorities who had jurisdiction. Officer Taplin said she felt like Disney tried to sweep the crime under the carpet, partly because the little girl and her grandmother were Brazilian. She said Disney would have got away with it if they were Americans. Ooh, shots fired. Several Disney employees were caught up in a sting featuring over 100 predators. No seeking. Let me zoom in on that. I talked about this, I think I brought it up on one of my last streams here recently. Several Disney employees were caught up in a sting featuring over 100 child preds and those seeking prostitutes in a 6-day undercover human trafficking operation in Florida. Whoa, what's going on in Florida? Ugh. To add insult to injury, recent videos leaked to the public show several Disney programmers and executives talking openly about featuring T and G content and characters for the consumption of young viewers. So let's check this out here. Let's see what Taplin has to say.
According to court documents, 24-year-old former Disney employee Oliver Lovett has been charged with 2 counts of molesting a child after police say he inappropriately touched a young passenger during a cruise out of Miami back in April. Police say at the time, Lovett was working on the Disney Magic as a youth entertainment host inside the ship's Oceaneer Kids Lab.
Hold on.
According to the police report, youth entertainment.
This guy looks like you ever seen the Goonies? You know, Sloth. It's like a sloth as a young man. Is what this guy looks like.
Entertainment host inside the ship's Oceaneer
Sick
Kids
fuck.
Lab. According to the police report, Lovett was caught on camera touching a 10-year-old boy inappropriately during a game Lovett was helping to run. Parents we talked to say they usually don't have a problem letting staff on ships watch their kids.
Horrible. I got 3 kids myself. Like, kind of scared now to put them in the kids club tomorrow.
In a statement released by Disney, the company said that they have a zero-tolerance policy for this type of unacceptable behavior. And when they became aware of the allegation, it was reported to law enforcement.
They just got outed.
The crew member was removed,
And that
from
bitch had
duty
to quit.
permanently.
Had to quit.
Lovett remains in jail down in Miami. He's expected to be back in court on Thursday. In Brevard County.
You see, the lady didn't quit. Who knows if she's still alive? Oh, sad stuff right there. Sad stuff. By the way, I am having an after show hangout party as always. After the stream tonight, I'll put the invite in there once the show starts winding down. You'll know when I start showing videos of UFOs. You'll know when the show starts winding down. That's when I do it. We got quite a bit to go here, though. We got quite a lot left here in the tank. Let me get to the chat for a minute. Love y'all, you bosses here. There's a lot of stuff here about fasting and religion that I'm not going to get into because I don't know anything about that. Enlightened Mank says, I just had chicken, and chicken's like one of my favorite things in the world. I love chicken. Chicken is, I can eat chicken all the time. I love chicken. Kyle Jordan said, whoever threw out Burger King in a chicken fight might have deserved it. I hate Burger King. Burger King's terrible. Let me see here. Mitch says, did you guys see that robbery of the chicken place? 2 larger people came in and stole people's food right from their tables, had ski masks on and everything. Whoa. At least they were ski masks and not, the mask, because the ski mask has the mouth open so you can still eat the food after you stole it. So that's a smart move on the robbers, but I still condemn them. Still condemn the robbers. The thing is, Light Mank says the thing is the chicken sandwich, probably fake meat and nanotech McDonald's. Whoa. Wow. Putting crap in there, we don't even know, right? Huh. So let's see what else is going on here. Hope you all are doing good tonight. Make friends in the comments. Make sure you're making friends in the comments. Be good to each other. Be bosses. Because when you're all bosses, that means that everyone's a boss. And there's no, it's all even. Because we're all there. All right. Sometimes crazy things happen in life. Like whenever you see something like this. Crazed Karen threatens people inside Walmart with a knife and break police zapper like a bug with 50k volts. This is one of the last. I'm not going to show too many crazy videos like this anymore after this one. I thought this was hilarious. After this, we're going to get some deep stuff. We'll do it.
Drop the knife now!
Deeper stuff.
Drop it now! Drop
what
the
what
knife.
Drugs is this lady on?
Drop the knife now.
So the lady has a knife. She ain't dropping it. She's been threatening people in the store. She's probably on meth.
Get back.
So I'm gonna fast forward to the point where she gets dropped.
Drop the knife. Put the knife down.
By the way, this lady. Be a lesson to anyone watching. Make sure you wear clothes that fit. Oh, I got. Okay, here it is. Here it is.
Drop the knife now. Drop the knife.
She just went back. Just wham. And make sure you wear clothes that fit when you're out in public, for everyone's sake. I'm not trying to shame anybody, but just, you know, have respect for other people in the world, no matter what you look like.
It's like y'all dig my family.
Oh, of course, yeah, Brandy McGowan. Of course, her name's Brandy. Of course, dude, this bitch is younger than me. She looks like she's like 48. Holy crap! Dang. Stay off the meth and wear clothes that fit everybody. That's words of wisdom from Hoff here tonight. If you take anything away from this, make sure you take those things. I got a couple more. I got a couple more quick videos here. Doing rapid fire. This one is wannabe. This is quick little history about Hoff here. I once almost got into the electrical industry. I actually went to school to be an electrician when I found out how dangerous it was and how dumb the people who work in electrician and electricity and the unions and whatnot like that. I decided not to pursue it anymore. This is wannabe electrician. Thought it'd be a good idea to cut a live wire. And let me tell you, bosses, I'm gonna be quiet on this one because it's only 20 seconds long and the tension is high. So you see the guy in the orange up here. I'll be quiet as soon as I set it up. He wants to cut this thing. It's a live wire. Oh! Someone laughed. Whoa! Dude, his hair's gone. He has alopecia now. Whoa! Oh man, if you don't know what you're doing with electricity, don't do it. It'll mess you up quick. It's the fastest. Electricity is way faster than any human. That's why I don't F around with it. So how y'all doing tonight? Nick says, I feel more bad for them stealing the chicken when no one is stealing food. It shows what they need. Or when one is stealing food, it shows what they need. True. I'll give them that. I wouldn't I don't know. I'd say dumpster diving is a better option than holding people at gunpoint over a chicken sandwich. But I don't think that the video that I showed, I don't think that guy was homeless. He just said he stood in the line. He was going to pay for the chicken sandwich. He was going to pay for it. They were out when he got there. So he wasn't homeless. They didn't have any left and he was mad. So he held up the ladies even said the last two. Granted, that video might have been fake. You know, the guy was recording himself committing a crime. I don't know why people would do that unless, I mean, people really are that crazy. Who knows? Whew, all right. Welcome to Hoffcast here. Cheers to you all. We're gonna do a couple more quick fire videos here, and then might do a couple not super deep dives. Might look at some interesting things, some cool things, and then UFO videos, and then we're gonna do a hangout afterwards if anyone wants to join in. So on to the next. Thank you all, bosses, once again for being here. Most importantly, I have to show this. I have to show it. Here we go. Streak stays alive,
I
baby.
hope you have a wonderful Christmas.
Well, yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas as well. Merry Christmas, and let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree. Hey, by the way,
Leader of the free world.
Where's your home? I think we lost.
So disappointed. Dr. Jill Biden is so disappointed.
Yeah.
In her dementia-laden husband. Oh, but it's so funny because they prop that puppet up all the time. Oh man, I don't want to get too much into that either. But keeping the streak alive, like I said before, as long as Hoffcast is on and as long as that man is in power, I will show that video every single week. And the streak stays alive, bosses. Doing it. Once again, thank you for being here. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. They're unsubscribing people from me. And make sure you like it. That helps me out in the algorithm. This is a weird. Okay, this is. I made fun of Madonna before. This is a weird video here. She's obviously a lizard person. She's on the chrome. I don't know from this video if she overdosed on the chrome or if she hasn't had enough of it. But this is weird. These celebrities, these people, they're so weird. So what happened to Madonna's face and why she looked like a demonoid now? So as if the war between Ukraine and Russia hasn't resulted in enough atrocities. Along came Madonna on TikTok this weekend to give your kids nightmares. The 63-year-old has-been singer has recently undergone several procedures to change her appearance, and by the looks of it, she needs a massive refund. Yeah, her face is, it's like they just keep pumping shit into these celebrities' faces so they don't look old because the career's over as soon as you look old, I guess. So they want the fountain of youth. Doesn't quite work out. Put them titties away. Yo, bitch. How high she is. Like, what's her eyes? Like, her eyes are red as hell. What's she on? This is so weird, man. Her eyes are so red. Demon devil right there. That's a demon. That's Illuminate confirmed. Todd Jordan said, is she even still alive? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. She might have a hand up her ass controlling her eyes and her crazy puppet face. She's the one who said she wanted to. Never mind. I can't even say that because that's not. You know, she once said when Trump was in office, she wanted to destroy a particular place, which is crazy because that's terrorism. Kyle says, yeah, these poor Ukrainian stormtroopers are still waiting on the side of the road to have their TIE fighter fixed. Barb says she's trying to look like an anime character. Well, she's too old for that. Like, I don't even know how many 60-year-olds you know are in the anime. Is she trying to pick up Jared Leto? She trying to bang Jared Leto? Was she that character in that video I showed earlier? Tom Jordan says, make a stop. Mitt says, is that a clone? Insectoid. Oh, yeah. This. I just want to see them the red eyes again, the red devil eyes. The music's weird too. How high is she? She high or is she like just like so much chrome it's gotten into her eyes? Bro. That's the face of evil right there. That's not even human. Tina Tomaszewski, what's up? She's scaring me. Make it go away. Make it go away. I'm sorry to torture you all bosses tonight. I saw it earlier, so I figured I'd let you all in on that. Thank you for being here, Tina. I love you, Tina. What a great person. I'm gonna get you a wrench if you haven't. Did I already give you one? I'm gonna get people wrenches tonight. That's what I'm doing. We're all gonna be bosses, you know. Yeah, I'm getting people wrenches. Tina, there you go. You get a wrench. Kyle Jordan, you get a wrench. Because y'all are bosses here tonight, sticking around with me. I never gave Nick a wrench. I probably shouldn't, but I will anyway. Nick Boo-ha! I'm just kidding with you, bro. All right. I think I've given out wrenches. Yeah, we're having a good time. I'm having such a fun stream tonight. I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really have too big of a plan or whatever, but I just knew it was going to be fun with the things that I did have going on. And, you know, it wouldn't be as cool without you all here either. I'd just be talking to myself like I always do. So it's nice that like a few hours a week I get to come on here and you guys get to hear everything that I'm saying to myself, by myself, out loud. And I just put a camera on me. I just do it. That's the way Hoffcast works. I literally just do this every night, talk to myself and rant out loud and scream at my walls. And a few hours every Tuesday, I turn the camera on and let you all see what really happens in my life. So cheers to you bosses for being bosses here tonight. Speaking of Joe Biden, Joe Brandon, alleged President Brandon here. I've talked about this stuff before. You know, the fake White House. It's all they were blaming this on the COVID before. Now they don't have any reason to blame this on. That Brandon keeps doing press conferences in a fake, like a soundstage, a fake White House.
Yeah, perfect.
Why wouldn't you just make it look different? Why would you try to make it look like the White House? Why would not just do it in the White House? What is going on?
Good afternoon. As I said in my State of the Union address, I'm going to always be honest with you. Today, I want to talk with you about the cost.
Talk to you about the cost, and that's where it ends. Of course, yeah, there's always a cost. Tina says, hey, back to the chat here. Tina says, hey, Hoffcast, stopping to give you a like and say hello. I appreciate that. I appreciate you so much. Always enjoy watching Pete. And I had so much fun talking to Pete from Creepy Little Book on a previous episode. And Tina is a moderator for Pete at Creepy Little Book. Definitely check that episode out. And his link is in the description for that show. And it was what a great show. Barb says she has no pupils. Old Madonna there. Yeah, I think that's a thing. Tina says, love you back. Oh, yeah. Love for sure. Nothing but love here at Hoffcast. That's the thing I'm trying to make here. I want you all to be friends in the comments. I don't want no drama around here. I don't want to hear it if you got the drama. No drama here at Hoffcast. I don't care if you disagree about something. We agree to disagree, and we debate respectfully, and we talk it out. And we go away with no bad blood, and we understand each other better afterwards. And even if we don't agree, at the end of the day, we go away smarter and more well-rounded at the end of the day due to these discussions that we have. And you have to remember that you don't have to believe or agree with someone. You don't have to believe what they're saying or agree with what they're saying. You need to hear them out and speak your own mind. And if people can do that in a civilized manner, the world might be just a little bit of a better place, in my opinion. And that's what I'm trying to do here at Hoffcast, honestly. That's why I do the chat so much, you know, and I try to have guests on. And I love talking to people. I really do. Because, like I said, I talk to myself too much as it is. Yeah, Mitz says wrench party or wench party. Oh, that's a whole different thing. Kyle says, "Whoa, thanks all for the wrench. You're welcome, bosses. If you don't have one, just let me know. Put it in the chat. I'll do it. I'm really bad at this stuff sometimes, but I'm learning." And Tina says, "Yeah, it's just like Oprah, but different. It's like, yeah, You get a wrench. You get a wrench. Everybody gets a wrench. Kyle Jordan says, I think there's actually a monster in Dark Souls named Corvid. Dark Souls, never beat that game. It's too much. It's too much. Like, I'm not bad at it, but it's hard for me to dedicate a lot of time to a video game unless I'm really into the story, or if it's something I played from my past, or something like Zelda or Metroid or something like that. I still haven't beaten a lot of games that I own. They just sit on the shelf. I play them for like a few hours. I can't play anymore. I have a very short attention span. Not when it comes to Hoffcast. I go all night. When it comes to a lot of other things, I have very short attention span. That's why I like doing this. Mitt says, lights, camera, Brandon. Yeah, the fake stage there. Nick says, Nick Booha says, here he is, that man who loves mashed potatoes but is stumped by the sorcery to which they're made. Oh, bitty Biden. Oh, bitty Biden. Tina says, gotta take care of mama right now. Med's time. You take care of what you gotta do too. Thanks for being here tonight. You're a boss for being here. I appreciate you all, obviously. Take care of your lives. If you're here, awesome. But if you got things you got to do, don't let this be a priority. You know, like, I love having y'all and you're all my friends. But if you got things you got to do in your life, take care of them first. Hopefully this video will stay up. If not, I'll let you know where it is. Tina also says, Hoffcast for president. I'm running it in 2024, baby. I'm running under the Hoff party, you know. We're all about free speech. We're all about no censorship. I'm gonna destroy the fake media. I'm gonna take them out, and the world will finally be able to have a real discussion about things without any kind of control over what people are saying. So Hoff 2024, ladies and gentlemen, I'm running. I'm just announcing it right now. Tina kind of spilled the beans on that, but Kyle says he disagrees with me. Discussions with me tend to he's making a joke on himself. Okay, discussions with me tend to make people dumber, to be honest. No. Kyle, you're awesome, bro. You're awesome, man. You're an awesome person. You're all awesome people. And I learn a lot from you, from your comments a lot of the time. And, you know, it's a mutual thing. So this video here, maybe I'll show this here in a little bit. I'll put that on the back burner. I might actually just pull it up. We'll take a look. Sometimes I don't always like to show videos that I haven't like vetted already to know that if they're safe to show on here. Anyways, let's see if I can. I'll pull it up. I'm a good host. I try to be fair. Let's see what's going on with this one. Is it sharing? Oh, this is a 15-minute video. I don't know if I can show all this. Maybe I'll just watch it later, and maybe I can show it next week if I feel it's good, you know. But thank you for any kind of information you share with me. I always look at it. I appreciate it. So we're gonna do a. It's been a minute since I've done this on a Hoffcast, but the time has come back around, and I gotta. It's become like almost a staple, and I've disappointed viewers recently by not talking about this. I'm sorry, but here we go. I'm gonna show you guys the love of my lifetime here. I love AOC so much. I'm literally in love with the lady. She's beautiful. And she's the smartest person on the planet. AOC proves once again she's even dumber than imagined. I say she's even smarter. Reveals her new synonym for mother. Oh, let's hear what she has to say. Well, yeah, let me read the description first. If AOC couldn't get any dumber, according to the bulk of the country who considers her borderline special needs, the bartender who admittedly auditioned to become a U.S. Congresswoman hasn't stopped providing the world with material for comedy. I'm not joking around. I really love AOC. I'm in love with this lady. I'm not. There's no comedy here. Listen as she reveals her new word for mother, so we can dive even more into the mind of a complete moron who somehow was elected to Congress.
And we do tend to find that, for example, dads, because we give it to all parents, whether you are the birthing parent, adoptive parent, whatever. So dads sometimes like to take that first month, and then their spouses will, take,
Her fleece or cashmere sweater looks like she's wearing a chef's outfit, by the way. Maybe she should be in the kitchen.
And
I'm sorry I went there. Sorry, boss is not misogynist.
They'll try to take additional time off after their spouse's leave is expired, or they'll take leave while their spouse is taking leave, but it's up to you.
I could listen to her all day. Oh, okay. And then let's check this one out here.
IKEA furniture and a whole lot of incomprehensible and head-scratching garble.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, she's so cute.
Hey, sister. I'm not doing this. I'm an adult. The latest claim from Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is that on our southern border, the detention centers where the apprehended illegal aliens stay until a decision is made about their status, those detention centers are actually concentration camps.
Whoa.
Yes, it's as dumb as it sounds. Roll clip.
The United States is running concentration camps on our southern border. And that is exactly what they are. They are concentration camps. And if that doesn't bother
this crazy bitch right here, she was selling like shirts for like $45 that said "tax the rich" on them.
Are you? I don't. We can have, okay, whatever. I want to talk to the people that are concerned enough with humanity to say that we should not, that never again.
I'm more qualified for Congress.
By saying never again, AOC made a specific reference to the Holocaust. She can't deny she was referencing this specific time in history, though she's trying to do that. Thus, she is stating that illegal immigration in America is comparable to Nazi Germany. It's just another opportunity for the left to somehow.
Nick Bua says, Barbara, she burns cereal. Kyle Jordan says, no human is worth that many syllables. Exactly. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. AOC. Oh, love of my life. Oh, I hope I'm gonna marry AOC one day. I'm Hoff. Mark my words right now. Hoff, I'm gonna take down her cuck-ass boyfriend. I'm gonna marry AOC one day. I'm gonna do it. Kyle said, if we were, I bet that would slow down the. He said, I'm at AOC 3 is too many. Oh.
Somehow Kevin Bacon their way into calling Trump the new Hitler. And AOC did call Trump a fascist just a couple of breaths later, as she spent the entire live video rambling about pretty much everything.
Let's see, minimum wage, Medicare for all. We need to make colleges, public colleges, tuition free. Community college, vocational school, and public and state school should be tuition free, as well as a bevy of other issues.
It was a concentration camp comparison that sparked the most controversy and triggered her into a really, really bad attempt at a history lesson on the Twitter. And for the shrieking Republicans who don't know the difference, concentration camps are not the same as death camps. Concentration camps are considered by experts as the mass detention of civilians without trial. Thanks, AOC, for clearing that up. Oh, sorry, that was racist of me. White supremacy and all. I guess we're good. I visited one of those concentration camps.
I like this lady talking right here. This lady is based too.
It was Sachsenhausen, just north of Berlin, Germany. I saw the gas chambers and the open field where the Nazis freely executed. But it was defined as a concentration camp, not a death camp. I ponder. There was some truth AOC said during her video, which no one else seems to have picked up on. Immediately before her concentration camp assertion, she admitted her intentions.
Like, if you want to, like, raise your red flag and, like, put lasers out of my eyes and little devil horns, do what you got to do.
Whoa! Oh, little devil horns and red eyes. Oh, buddy.
Understand that this is a generational shift and the future belongs to us.
Red flags, laser eyes, and devil horns. Such imagery. But remember, you bigots out there, we literally can't take her at her word. After all, she was just speaking off the cuff.
There it is.
Literally.
They did it.
When she says things like, we are literally going to die in 12 years when the earth implodes because we never implemented a New Deal. She literally is just saying things while trying to build IKEA furniture. So back off.
She has a different usage of words.
Consequences of past policies and saying, how did we get here and how can we alter our future?
Let's look at the logic then, because it's.
I'm gonna start selling AOC shirts on my website for $50 a piece. I'm gonna buy her shirts for $45. I'm gonna sell them on Hoffcast.com for $50 a piece. Fuck. Also, I'm gonna marry her.
It'd be amazing to me just how many people are coming to America so they can see our concentration camps at the border. It's astonishing. About 144,000 were just apprehended in the past month. And I think the heads of Walt Disney better keep an eye on this situation. The people who go to Disney World are just tourists and actually leave after a week, but our system finds a way for the illegals to stay for pretty much ever. Disney really needs to capitalize on that investment. Think about it, though. If our concentration camps are desired over living in Honduras and Venezuela,
I don't know. I'm not sure what this lady's talking about anymore at this point. Disneyland.
Guns, those choices for feeling.
I just want to watch some AOC.
Feelings first.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And
Look at
tell
her
you
teeth.
what she believes is correct.
Are beautiful.
Because it's about her truth. Feelings first.
Here we go. Oh. All right, I gotta rewind. I'm sorry to keep skipping.
Life is about choices, but AOC wants to make those choices for you and tell you what she believes is correct because it's about her truth. Feelings first. Fine then. Go ahead and speak your truth, AOC.
Today, Junior?
Let's try this one more time.
The fact that concentration camps are now an institutionalized practice in the home of the free is extraordinarily disturbing.
Swing and a huge miss. It's the land of the free, home of the brave. And it's because of those brave that we are free. Just stop, AOC. How it is that you're a member of Congress is what's really disturbing here. AOC continues to be a shining example of the failed education system in this, the land of the free and the home of the brave. And because she can't help herself...
I saw the AOC footage from that. Oh, I love AOC. I swear I'm going to marry that lady one day. I will. Mark my words, I will marry Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Going to make that bitch my wife. Make that whore my wife. I love her. She's beautiful. Very smart. Very, very smart. You know, and... You know, when you're looking for a person in a relationship, you want someone who's smart. Not smarter than you, obviously. You don't want someone who's smarter than you when you go into a relationship. You don't, because you want to keep the upper hand. My dog's smarter than me, though. That's why she keeps me around, actually. So let's see what else we got going on here, bosses. I think that's all the AOC I got. I think that's enough AOC. I'm sorry. I want more AOC. I want all the AOC. But I think that's all we got for tonight. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's take a look at this quick video here. You know I hate robots. You know I hate robots. Hoff here hates robots. Robots are the devil. They're gonna take over the world one day. You ever seen Terminator? You ever seen Terminator 2? You ever seen the greatest movie ever made? Terminator Salvation with Christian Bale. Arnold Schwarzenegger was not in that one. That's what made it the greatest one. And they're predicting the future, Terminator 2, about the nukes, about the robots taking over, and they can get the codes to the nukes, and they can kill off humanity because they got the alloy that keeps them from dying whenever the nukes go off. They go in their bunkers and whatnot. So Terminator 2, Terminator Salvation. I don't like robots. Robots are the devil. If you like robots, you know, I'm open to anybody being here on Hoffcast. I don't care about your religion, your sex, your political view, your creed, your race. I don't care where you're from. I don't care. We can be friends. We can talk about things. But if you like robots, take yourself out of here right now. If you like robots, if you think robots are good, just get out of here. Go. I ain't having it. Humanity is the way. Fuck robots. Humanity for life. Oh, that's good. Should have called the stream Humanity for Life. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm gonna get shirts that say that. So dumb, but so beautiful. Robots fucking suck, all right? And they're gonna try to take over with the robots eventually. And this is what's going on. If you didn't know that, you know, we had our experience with the Corvid. We had all that. We feel like we're over it now. We feel like the Ukraine-Russia war got us out of the Corvid finally. Like it was a beautiful thing. Thank you, Putin, for getting out of this, getting the virus out of everyone, out of the air, out of the atmosphere. It's a beautiful thing. But it seems like all the Corvid that we got out of the States seemed to migrate over to China. And now they're locking down over in China now. They're having outbreaks and shit like that. That's where it started to begin with. And, you know, that's, you know, was it a bat? Was it a lab? Who knows? I do. I think everybody knows at this point. Now they're starting to use it. They set on that on the back pocket. China set that on that shit for 2 years. And now they're bringing it out. Oh, I think that's either genius or the most evil thing I've ever heard. They decided to just bring out the core of it now. They're like, oh, we were good, even though it allegedly came from a lab. Yeah. Even though it came from a lab here in China, everyone's good until 2 years later when everyone's effed. And now they're doing the robots. And this robot's dumb as hell, by the way. I think a good wind could probably blow this thing over. It says, even though in different parts of the world, people are easing into their pre-pandemic life, in China, a surge in COVID cases has citizens back in lockdown. Now a video of a robot doing announcements while patrolling empty streets is giving people dystopian vibes. Shanghai, China's largest city and financial powerhouse, has been plunged into an extended lockdown, and some residents face another 10 days of isolation in their homes under the country's strict zero COVID policy. A video of a four-legged resembling that of Boston Dynamics spots. Yeah, those things might be fake, though. It might be CGI. Was seen roaming empty streets with a megaphone speaker duct tape near its head, is what it looks like, making important health announcements and reminding citizens about COVID protocols. The black dog-like robot has left netizens amused online. Is that a new word for citizens? Netizens? Oh, I don't like that. That's freaking weird, man. I don't like that word. I don't like that term, netizens. Ugh. Where face? No, I'm not gonna say that. Let's just watch this video. It's very short. Bro, first of all, like, is it so locked down that there's no traffic where this thing can just walk right down the street? Let's rewind. So, there's no traffic here. That's where this video is so short. But this robot's weird too. It moves like a spider, and I don't like spiders. Spiders are sneaky. So you see the megaphone on its head right there. You see how this thing's walking, right? Maybe they give it legs so it can go over weird terrain. Kyle Jordan said that's not real. You're most likely right. But these robots, some of these robots do exist. They do. This one might not be real. Could be a little bit of CGI there. Regardless, I'll give you straight up firsthand account of what I've talked about this before, where I work, at my job, at my employment, which I'm not going to tell you where I work, obviously. I will give you my real name. My real name is Jack Hoff, but I will not tell you where I work. So I work at a place where things need to be moved around a lot, and they have literal robots out there that they're not manned, and they can drive all the way around this place, a lot of distances. They mapped it out in the system, and they have cameras on them. They have lasers on the front, so if you step in front of them, it'll stop. These robots the technology exists. There's no doubt about it. I see it every day when I go into work. I see how crazy the technology is. There's no doubt about it. And the fact that this might be CGI might be true, but the fact is that the technology does exist. And it's actually what I see every day at work is probably more advanced than this little black robot-ass dog with a megaphone duct taped to its ass. You know? But the weird thing about that is just the whole design of it and the fact that I had a megaphone telling people to stay inside. You know, that's the crazy part. But the robots, they do have the technology for them. See the chat here. I'm way behind on this. The chat's blowing up. Thank you, bosses, for being here tonight. Love you all. Good people, good peeps. Enlighten says Obamacare was created for documenting newborn details of America and the world, supposedly for their evil plan. Whoa. That's some deep stuff. That's some deep stuff I don't know anything about, but I need to look into that. That might be a topic for the next Hoffcast, no doubt. I like that's crazy stuff. We're starting to see a lot of things coming out of the Obama administration about how crazy they were about spying on people. We know we're starting to find out that, you know, a lot of people are waking up to the fact that he might be married to a man, that the first lady might have been the first man, Obama. You know, that might be the case. Kyle Jordan says Optimus Prime, though. Optimus Prime, well, you know, the Transformers, it came from Cybertron. They didn't come from humans. So they were created in maybe a place that was a better better intentions. Barb says robots are creepy like ventriloquist dummies. I agree. There's something the lifelessness on something that they're trying to make seem alive. That's the same concept. That's a beautiful analogy, Barb. No, that's a beautiful analogy. Trying to make something that's not alive seem alive. Barb also says it could be Optimus as a LARPing robot. Well, we'll never know. Enlightened Meg says the Illuminati create religion because religion is division. See, I've talked about this before on Hoffcast, and you can believe whatever you want when it comes to religion. In my eyes, I will not judge you for that one bit, as long as you're not trying to take advantage of young people. I don't care, because that seems to be when it comes to organized religion and illuminate, it seems like a lot of that stuff seems to boil down to taking advantage of young people. So I don't really like organized religion, and it does divide for sure. But I do believe, me personally, and I'm not, no offense if you don't, I believe in a higher power. I pray to a higher power, and I call that higher power God. But you believe whatever you want to believe in. That's the beauty of the world. Everyone's got different experiences, pasts, cultures, where they come from. So the way I see the world might not be the same as the way you see the world, but as long as you want good in the world, and a lot of these things kind of line up the same way, maybe just different names for the same things. Who knows? I don't like to get into religion like too much. It's not really my forte. More in calling out these Illuminate confirmed bitches out here in the world trying to tell us how to live our lives. Am I right, bosses? Am I right? All right, let's see here. Nick Booha. Smartphones are handheld robots. Changing my mind. You're not wrong. The thing about smartphones is when the smartphone, we're talking about maybe a transhumanistic agenda one day, brought upon us by people like the likes of Klaus Schwab, who I'll get into before too long, talking about how humanity could be better, live longer if we just use technology and modern medicine in order to create a new human race. I ain't about that. At all. But when it comes to when you're talking about a cyborg, whenever a human is or like a natural being, living being is merged with technology, it becomes like a cyborg, right? Like that's what it is. We're already cyborgs. They've manipulated us. They've tricked us. They've got us addicted to our phones. We're already cyborgs. We don't leave the house without them. We put them in our pockets all the time. We're already connected to the technology all the time. It's the way of the culture now. So they've already won. We're already transhuman, which is unfortunate. They want to put it in the skin rather than on the exterior, which is the scarier part. But the cell phones are scary as hell. They listen to what you're saying all the time. They track where you're going all the time. Even if you turn it off, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Light Meg says, Android phone. Android is the robot from the movie Alien. Also, droids, from androids, it's like the cyborg sort of thing. Android, what's the difference between an android and a cyborg? Does anyone know the difference between an android and a cyborg? Android is a robot, right, that is built to be a human, where a cyborg is a human that is built to be a robot. I think that's the difference. Correct me if I'm wrong. I started to skim through some of the chat right now. I'm way behind on this stuff. That's what I'm saying. Kyle Jordan says cyborgs are hybrid biological and technology. Okay. So I don't think we can ever be androids. Androids are the robots made to be humans, but we can become cyborgs. We already are cyborgs, basically. Kind of scary, right? When you think about it. When you think about that stuff. technologically augmented life. Yeah. So we are cyborgs. Let's admit it. Let's be real here. We're I'm not putting anyone down. I keep my phone on me all the time as well. We're basically cyborgs at this point. You know, we're in the new world order. We're always being listened to. We're always being tracked. We're part of the system. If you got this iPhone on you, you got this bitch on you, you got the Android on you, you're part of the system. You're in the system because they follow you, they hear you, they watch you. Let's take a look at this video here. Speaking of Klaus Schwab, I'm gonna do a quick. I'm gonna step aside for just a second while I'm playing this video. This is Satan, aka Klaus Schwab. I don't really think he's the one in charge. He's one of the big ones up there for sure. But who knows? The ones in charge, you don't hear their names. But people are starting to know who Klaus Schwab is. I talk about him a lot on Hoffcast because this guy is like he's the leader of the World Economic Forum. And he's like a James Bond villain. He looks like a turtle. Like a very evil turtle. Like if Franklin grew up, Franklin the tortoise, if he grew up to be a James Bond villain, this would be Klaus Schwab. It says World Economic Forum founder Klaus Schwab tells the World Government Summit, history is truly at a turning point. With economic instability, the conflict between major global powers, and the coming fourth industrial revolution, which is the whole thing about the fourth industrial revolution is all about cyborging, about merging man with machine, modern medicines that you can't trust, in my opinion. It says in a short address delivered virtually to the World Government Summit in Dubai on Tuesday, go figure, the richest nation on the planet, Schwab said there will be systematic and structural changes, and that global supply chains, energy, and food systems will be deeply affected. He's been talking about this for a while. It's coming. Because he has control of this. He has influence on this. That's why. The world has to overcome, he says, the world has to overcome not only the damage done to our economies and our societies by Corv, it also has to confront the repercussions of a dangerous clash between major global powers, which has all been set up, in my opinion, allegedly. History is truly at a turning point. He says we do not yet know the full extent and systemic and structural changes which will happen. However, we do know that global energy systems, food systems, and supply chains will be deeply affected. I don't normally read what people say whenever I'm watching a video, but this guy, you can't quite... He's hard to understand sometimes because of his evil villain accent. Klaus Schwab, we're taking over this world. Let me show you this, and I'm going to step aside for just a second. I'll be right back, and we're gonna break this down a little bit. All right.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's my great honor to participate for the 8th time at this important meeting, even if only in a virtual way. I would like to express my high respect to His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum for having taken the initiative for creating such an important global platform for governments shaping the future. I also want to congratulate Dubai for having organized such a successful World Expo despite all the repercussions of the global pandemic. Last November, in partnership with His Excellency Mohammed Al-Gargawi, we brought together 60 top intellectual thinkers here in Dubai. Thank you to His Excellency for enabling this initiative to define a longer-term narrative to make the world more resilient, more inclusive, and more sustainable. With all the current issues on our agenda, we tend to forget that we are in the midst of the fourth industrial revolution, which accelerates global change, in much more comprehensive and faster ways than the previous 3 revolutions. I'm proud that the government of Dubai has been so foresighted in establishing a Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution in cooperation with the World Economic Forum. The objective is to quickly recognize the potential of new technologies, as well as develop the necessary ethical and political frameworks around those new technologies to ensure that those technologies are human-centered and society-oriented. The world has to overcome not only the damage done to our economies and our society.
Hold on, can we, on topic here, sorry to interrupt, can we rewind what he just said there?
Ethical and political frameworks around those new technologies.
Ensure
that those technologies are human-centered.
New technologies are human-centered.
And society-oriented.
And society-oriented. They want to control us from our humanity to our society to our culture. Whoa, this guy is crazy. Kyle Jordan knows what's up. He said, where was he? He said, bro, actual, for real, 100% supervillain confirmed. That's what this guy is. I'm not saying he's on the top. A lot of people on the top don't show their face like this guy. But dang, he's starting to come out there. He's starting to talk about this stuff. And he don't seem so scared to talk about this stuff anymore. Just right in broad daylight in front of a camera. It's kind of crazy.
The world has to overcome not only the damage done to our economies and our societies by COVID-19, it also has to confront the repercussions of a dangerous clash between major global powers. History is truly...
Let's get back to that statement.
Global powers. By COVID-19, it also has to confront the repercussions of a dangerous clash between major global powers.
He is the major global power. He everything he said. He's been talking for a while about the cyber pandemic, cyber polygon. I've brought this up a couple of times. I want to go way deeper on these subjects for sure. I want to do Hoffcast Uncensored. I've been talking about it for a while. I just never have the time to do it, but where I can just really like go off on these things on an audio only stream or podcast and put it up and where it's not on YouTube, where I can just really let off about these things, because this is crazy stuff. But I gotta be careful about it, and I can't go as deep on Hoffcast because I have so many subjects to talk about. But this is
history
wild.
Is truly at a turning point. We do not yet know the full extent and the systemic and structural changes which will happen. However, we do know that global energy systems, food systems, and supply chains will be deeply affected. In times of crisis,
rewind that.
That global energy systems, food systems, and supply chains will be deeply affected.
They know, he knows because he knows what the plan is. You know, that's why he's saying all this. It's like a warning, but it's also a way to let his buddies know, hey, this is what I'm talking about right now. So you guys set up for it. We can get in the cahoots, make the most money off of the poorest people in the world, keep them under our thumb forever, never let them get up from under that. Because as long as we keep making up crises, we can keep these people under our control. It's what this is.
In times of crisis, the role of governments is more important and more relevant than ever. What is also needed is a summit like this one to go beyond crisis management and to look into constructive ways we can build our common future. Our futures are intrinsically connected to one another as profound challenges to mankind.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
To one another.
As he says one asshole.
Challenges to mankind, such as those, are intrinsically connected to one another. As
intrinsically connected to one asshole? Is that what he said? Or one arse?
Challenges to mankind, such as climate change, are globally interconnected and require collaborative responses. In conclusion, and despite all the challenges, we have to uphold our responsibility, which we have towards the next generation. And which we can only.
And see, that's the thing. They're always trying to set up the next generation. If you can get the kids, and if you can brainwash the kids when they're young, you can get them to do whatever you want when they're older. That's the whole thing. That's the plan. It's the evil plan, the weird realm that we live in, where we're being lied to about everything, literally, to be manipulated so we can stay under their thumb, under their boot. It's freaking crazy. It's all lies. But this guy's telling the truth right now, is the difference.
Fulfill through collaboration on a national and on a global level. I wish you an impactful and successful meeting.
See, he was talking to his people there. He said, I wish you an impactful meeting. I was right. He was talking to his people there. Even though he was out there, and a lot of people don't even know. You say, hey, did you see what Klaus Schwab said yesterday? You go into work tomorrow and you say, hey, did you see what Klaus Schwab said yesterday? Nobody's going to say, yeah, nobody, unless you already talked to him about it. They're going to say, who? Klaus, what? Santa Claus? What'd you say? No one's going to know. Cotton swab? What'd you just say? No one's going to know. This guy somehow is like one of the biggest leaders one of the most evil organizations in the world. Slips under the radar. Does that give us a hint about where American society is? Where our society is, our culture is, that we're so manipulated by TV shows? Oh, we got to see the new episode of Sons of Anarchy or Loki or Breaking Bad or Dexter or something, or Master Chef. We're so under the radar. These people are we're under the radar. They're slipping under the radar because they got us distracted and numbed down. We don't even pay attention to these people. We don't know their names. We need to learn these people's names. We do. That's just a fact. And more people know the names of all the characters on Full House than this guy. Bad references, all around bad references, and I apologize for that. But you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know more about TV shows than you know about who's running the world. I'm guilty as charged. I'm not judging anybody. That's the way it is. We need to break out of it somehow. We got to break out of it somehow. What's up, Tim's Talk? What's up, buddy? How you doing tonight, man? Hope you're doing well. I just want to say once again, I will be doing an after show hangout party if anyone wants to hang out after the show with me tonight. I got a few other things to talk about, and then I didn't think I'd be going this long tonight. I always say that. I always say I'm not going to do 3.5 hours, and I do 3.5 hours. I don't even know how to do it. I start just talking, showing videos, and it gets all these gears in my brain just winding up, just firing all cylinders, So this guy, yeah, we got to watch out for Klaus Schwab. We got to learn the names of these people. We got to do our research. We can't just be blind to this stuff and just take Hollywood for what it is and be entertained and just go on with our merry lives. I mean, it's fine. It's fine to be entertained by movies and TV shows and whatnot. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you don't have the yin to the yang, if you're not looking on the other side of the spectrum of it, then you're only on that side of the spectrum. So you can't see what else is out there and how you're being manipulated by the same things you're being entertained by. Wow, did I just say that? But yeah, Hoff is leveling up here. He's starting to figure things out a little bit, a little bit more than I used to. It's becoming very clear for Hoff. There's no doubt about that. It's because everything's becoming very clear. The fact the world has the media, the world, the politicians, those in charge, anyone making money has none of your best interests at heart. They're not looking out for you. They don't care about you or your well-being. Not one bit. Not one bit. Crazy world we're living in, you know. What do you bosses think? Let me get to the chat for a little bit here. Sorry to ignore the chat. I went off on a rant there, you know. I got to get a good rant in at least every Hoffcast, you know. Kyle Jordan said, yeah, about Klaus Schwab, evil villain accent, German. Well, I am German too, you know. I'm the whitest guy ever. I got German, Irish, and English. You know, you can tell by the screen. I got to turn the contrast down on my laptop while I'm recording this because the screen glare is so bright on my white face. It will reflect back, and you can see the screen that I'm looking at right now on my forehead even clearer than on my shades. So I got to turn the contrast down so you can't see my laptop glaring off my forehead. That's how white I am. No, I'm not trying to do any white supremacy or white pride right there. I'm just making fun of myself. Kyle Jordan said he does sound like a supervillain. Never heard his voice. Yeah, he's got the saber. We will merge man with the machines, and the peoples will go with it, and you will own nothing, and you will be happy. You know, a lot of Z's. You just say anything with Z's in it and just put Z's in random spots and you sound German a little bit. Mitch says he just needs the hairless cat on his lap. Yeah, and they slowly pets. You beat me to the joke, Mitch. You beat me to the joke. Congrats. You're going for a joke of the night right there for that one because you beat me to it. He's like a Dr. Evil for sure. He's, you know. Nick Booha says, rub his head and get your wish granted. I wish I had a watermelon. I wish a head like a watermelon. It looks like a turtle. Kyle says, there's always a super secret leader of the bad guy crew behind the scenes. How it works in anime, it's science. Well, you can't run an organization. Have you know, like, you ever done any kind of research on the mafia back in the day? The mafia was a myth, you know? Like, people thought the mafia didn't even exist for a long time. Same as the Illuminati, same thing. A lot of people didn't even know the mafia existed. It's been proven to be obviously true at this point. Everyone knows the mafia exists. It used to be a myth back in the day. No one knew who was running these things. The names were concealed. It's very similar. Very, very similar. Kyle says, but then there's another super secret leader working behind the scenes. That's the way it goes. It's the onions. It's the layers. There's always something else. It's levels, you know. Am I making any sense here? I don't know. I thank you bosses for sticking around and entertaining me, though. I appreciate that. Let me see here. Kyle, yeah, went off that rant. It's a pre-shot. I do every now and then. Barb says the Sabbath is Saturday. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. The Sabbath is not Sunday. It's Saturday, and we've been lied to about a lot of that stuff. That's a whole different subject I can't get into, but that's because I don't know enough about it. But I hear that's the way it is. Kyle says that's your who white. Yeah, I did the old salty who white privilege literally showing. And Barb says, although that epic mullet is pretty white. You know, the mullet is very white. I like to tell people it's not a redneck haircut. It's not a Confederate haircut. It's not anything like that. It's a hockey haircut, right? You tell people it's a hockey haircut. And then you think about the sport of hockey, it's probably the whitest sport ever. And then you try to tell people, it's a gender neutral haircut, And then You're just in the whole woke crap. So all I know is loving my mullet. And Kyle says, wear it with pride. It's an American haircut. Amen, boss. Amen. America. Enlightened Mank. I think we need this right now. Bible verse. The Lord is your shepherd. Symbolizing. I don't think that's a real Bible verse past the first comma. But symbolizing Christian people as sheeple being led astray. I don't think the rest of that is in the Bible. Maybe the first part. All right, bosses. Let's see what else we got here. I'm not gonna stick around too much longer. Let me see here. I'm getting a little bit low on the. I'll bring this up real quick, and then we'll get in the weird stuff. All right. I'm not talking about weird. I'm talking about like UFOs and stuff. This one is from Zero Hedge here. You all heard Elon Musk bought like 10% of Twitter. Liberals terrified. Musk's big stake in Twitter is not at all funny. I think it's hilarious. Like this guy, he's been talking about this for a minute. Elon Musk's 9.2 stake in Twitter and his newly announced board seat has sent the left into an anti-free speech tailspin. By the way, I don't trust Elon Musk. I've said this many, many times on Hoffcast. I don't trust this guy one bit. He does some good things every now and then. Things I agree with, things that I like this right here. But he's too rich. He's too weird. He's another one of the Mark Zuckerberg kind of robots or whatever. You remember when he smoked a weed on Joe Rogan? The guy's weird. There's no doubt. These people are, we talked about this, they're sociopaths. They're weird people. It says Musk has been an outspoken proponent of free speech, which he says that failing to adhere to fundamentally undermines democracy. I do agree on that. See, I agree on that. See a poll he did on Twitter. I do like how Elon Musk, he's got the profile pic with the shades on. I do appreciate that a lot. Maybe I'm becoming a Musk fan. Who knows? Maybe Hoff's gonna. I don't want to. I don't want to be a Musk fan. I don't trust the guy. Still don't trust the guy. He's selling me with those shades right now. Free speech is essential to, and these words. All these words are just like, it's like a soft touch to my heart. Free speech is essential to a functioning democracy. He says, do you believe Twitter rigorously adheres to this principle? And 70% of the people in the poll said no. 30% who were the bots said yes. Elon also said the consequences of this poll will be important. Please vote carefully. Ooh. Shots fired. And that I think that was before. Yeah, that was March 25th. That was before he bought all of it. All the 9.2%. On Monday, CNN host Brian Stelter Brian Stelter, girls slip him up like a seltzer. He's a real man, but healthier, ripped. Good old Brian Stelter. Said there's a fear over Musk's move. There's interest in billionaires. There's celebration of the Musk. Oh, if it makes Brian Stelter mad to celebrate the Musk, I might celebrate the Musk. There's also fear, Brian Stelter says. I think sometimes I have to do a higher pitched voice for Brian Stelter. There's interest in billionaires. There's celebration of the Musk. There's also fear, I think, sometimes, or wariness of, okay, so here's the richest man on the planet who just bought a big chunk of one of our most important communication tools, said Stelter. He's also one of the biggest owners of satellites in the world, so he's incredibly powerful. Incredibly. I don't know. Am I allowed to use the word strange when talking about Elon Musk? Well, yes. Mr. Stelter, you can, but I don't trust Brian Stelter. I don't trust Elon Musk either, but I do like. We'll see where this goes. I'm interested in seeing where this goes. Like, why would Elon Musk buy that much? Like, why would he do it? Let me see. Oh, Courtney says, after rum, if you're hanging after sending me the link, I'll put the link up in the chat here in just a little bit. I'm not going to stick around too much longer. I've already done 3 hours. And I always say I'm not going to do 3 hours, but I do it anyway. And well, you know why? Because I'm a boss. And, you know, you've been sticking around for 3 hours. And you know why? Because you're bosses, too. That's what we do. Cheers to you, bosses. Kyle says, I trust no one, but if it makes commies cry, that's the way I feel about Elon Musk. You know, get crazy. So let's yeah, I think I'm gonna start to wrap this up soon. I don't think I have too much left besides some weird some UFO stuff or whatever, you know. Get into that kind of thing because I'm done with the politics, honestly. So let's see here. Let's do. This is a weird article I found. Probably true. Probably 100% true. Just kidding. Woman is from the Daily Star. Woman pregnant after sexual encounter with UFO. Bombshell. Pentagon report claims, oh, that's when you know it's legit. The Pentagon's reporting on the UFO pregnancy. There have been 5 documented incidents where humans have had sexual encounters with UFOs, according to a study released by the Defense Intelligence Agency. Whoa. So they've been reported. People getting probed, you know, and alien babies. This could explain a lot where our celebrities come from. Several witnesses have claimed they've had sexual encounters with a UFO, with one woman even claiming she was pregnant afterwards. The outlandish claims featured in Pentagon reports include descriptions of apparent abduction, unaccounted for pregnancy, sexual encounters, the experience of telepathy, and perceived teleportation. Woo! Or these people just schizophrenic and on drugs. I don't know. The files released by the Defense Intelligence Agency, and if you couldn't break those letters down, it stands for DIA. In response to a Freedom of Information request, are titled Anomalous Acute and Subacute Field Effects on Human and Biological Tissues and Details investigations into human observers by anomalous advanced aerospace systems. I don't know what that means either, just being honest with you. It's a lot of big words. There have been 5 reported sexual encounters. I know what sexual encounters means between UFOs and humans documented in the study. It also warns that these unidentified objects may pose a threat to the United States interests. Ooh. Is that why they disclosed all that crap last year? As it describes witnesses who have been injured from exposures to anomalous vehicles, especially airborne and when in close proximity. Ooh, that sounds like kind of maybe chemtrails or something. The injuries were allegedly caused by electromagnetic radiation from supposed energy-related propulsion systems. Whoa. Energy-related propulsion systems. I'm an expert on that, let me tell you. Adding to the injuries, the report lists radiation burns, brain damage, and nerve issues to the alleged conditions caused by the UFOs. The report reads, sufficient incidents, accidents have been accurately reported, and medical data acquired as to support a hypothesis that some advanced systems are already deployed. This is all mumbo jumbos. It's all mumbo jumbos. You know what's not mumbo jumbo? Hoffcast.com. Gotcha. Go to Hoffcast.com. This one says, newly released FBI document, undeniable proof of Roswell UFO claims, alien researcher. Trust this. A newly released FBI document claims a U.S. Air Force investigator saw 3 so-called flying saucers that were said to be piloted by 3 pilots of human shape, but only 3 feet tall in New Mexico. A document released by the FBI, analyzing the document on UFO sightings daily said this short but to the point FBI document is undeniable proof of the Roswell UFO crash being real. It's also proof that the U.S. government has control of alien spacecraft, alien bodies, and alien tech. Ooh. And even a weapon capable of taking down alien ships. That's the crash shot right there. It says, sounds impossible, but it's all true. The FBI document states several important facts that most people are not aware of, and few facts that even this person was not aware of. It says also the fact that the U.S. government has alien bodies. Whoa! Bombshell confirms that other reports that I have heard about the U.S. government using alien DNA to create Earth-born alien greys, just like the abductions and women getting pregnant, or men, that happens nowadays too, I guess. Say that they were the gray species. They were the grays, you know, the ones with the big heads, the big eyes, the almond eyes, little bodies, big heads. It would serve the U.S. government in an underground Yusuf base below Los Alamos laboratory. And there's the document there, and it's been scanned, so you know it's real. It says these alien soldiers are capable of higher levels of mental problem solving. Holy crap. They can do a crossword puzzle in like 2 minutes. This also confirms what Gary McKinnon, the UK hacker, said he saw. Evidence on U.S. government computers about U.S. soldiers working off-world, traveling in spaceships. I don't know about all this. He says with such alien technology in the use of hands over 7 years, I'm 100% confident they learned to back engineer or reverse engineer them and create their own light speed capable craft, equipped with smaller pulse weapons that these 50 feet discs also have. And there you go. That's what it looks like. That's an actual photo right there. That's a legitimate photo. Jimmy Carter looks like shit. What the fuck? Who beat him up? Demon. But yeah. So, what do y'all think? They're doing that? The UFOs, they abducting people. Is it government research? Who knows? I'm going to show just a couple more things here. I'm going to go ahead and put the invite in the chat for anyone who wants to come backstage and hang out. Don't know if you do or not. I'll be here for a few. You know, you usually have a good time. Sometimes a lot of people show up. Sometimes, you know, it's just a nice hangout. So there it is in the chat right there. If you want to come by and talk to Hoff tonight for a little bit after the show, because I'm going to wrap it up before too long. Get tired, get worn out, you know. But I'll be up for the hangout for sure. But I just got a few more things to do here with the UFOs going on with that, and then we'll wrap this up. This one says UFO spotted on military. No, did I bring up the wrong one? No, it's the right one. It's just a different title. Mysterious UFO spotted by 146 people in military radar, but couldn't be traced. The Belgian UFO wave took place between November 1989 and April 1990, as hundreds of citizens, law enforcement, and military personnel claimed to have been alerted to the bizarre incidents. It's been 33 years. 33. What a good number. Since one of the biggest unsolved UFO sightings in history. It all began in November. Yeah, let's just watch the video here. Let's watch the video. Is it playing? It's not playing. Oh, it's just like it's not very good footage at all. But that's indisputable evidence. Looks like an arrow or a mushroom or something. So I'm gonna wrap it up with this once again. Yeah, it's the invite is in the chat if anyone wants to come hang out after the show. If not, you know, it's cool. I'll sit here and talk to myself like I always do. You know. See, Kyle Jordan, he's heading out, I think, here. Kyle says, guess it's about that time. Take it easy, Hoff. Take it easy, fam. Peace to you, Kyle Jordan. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you very much. He said, make way because the salt must flow. Absolutely. He says, oh, he's still here, though. You can head out when you want. He said, don't hassle the Hoff. That's right. I can't take that phrase, though, but it's still true. Don't hassle me. Mr. Hughes says, Will Smith is slapping more than Rock Carter at a black... It was Will Smith who slapped Jimmy Carter. Oh, shit. Kyle said that UFO looked like a dick. He said Invasion of the Flying Space Dicks, worst porno ever. Or maybe the best. He said, don't ask how it. Well, maybe the best. So I wanted to kind of wrap this up with kind of making fun of myself here for a second here, because I talk about the UFOs at the end of the shows. And a while back, I showed a video of that Mavi777, who I normally show the videos of here on Hoffcast. I normally show their videos. I'm not going to tonight. Sometimes they're hit or miss. Most of the time they're miss. I showed a video of what was allegedly a UFO or an UFO inside of a volcano, floating in the lava. And I said, it's got the shape of a UFO, but it's probably just a rock in the lava. What kind of technology could possibly survive in lava? Why would you want to go in lava? In a volcano? Oh, what kind of technology could travel from a different planet or from dimension to dimension? You know? Well, apparently UFOs can do all this stuff. And who knows about the hollow earth and all that stuff. But I want to say I might have been wrong on making fun of the UFO in the volcano when you see this. This article, once again, from the Daily Star. Very, very reliable source. UFO shoots out of volcano on live cam footage, sending internet sleuths wild. Whoa. A video showing a mysterious moving object moving slowly above a volcano has been celebrated by a leading UFO enthusiast who believes it is 100% an alien spaceship leaving Earth. This is internet enthusiast. Yeah, surprising footage taken of the volcano Popeye in Mexico. Yeah, I said that right. Appears to depict a large object with 3 separate strands moving slowly across the night sky. It was recorded on a permanent camera monitoring the volcano at 4:50 a.m. on Tuesday, March 29th, and reported by an UFO fanatic from Taiwan. Scott, who was the fanatic who runs the website UFO Sightings Daily, said he believed the object was around 500 meters long and 100% a single-winged craft going back into space from Earth. Describing the incident and giving his theory on the mysterious occurrence in a blog post this week, he wrote, the object moved slowly and it was huge, like a single-winged craft. The object was about 500 meters across and about the size of the mouth of the volcano. That's weird. There's no such aircraft in the world of that size. The size alone tells us that it's 100% Everybody, 100% an alien spacecraft leaving Earth. He's absolutely right. He went on. He went on to say that he had been watching this volcano for over 10 years and observed that it was nice to see fellow UFO enthusiasts also viewing volcano cameras. There are dozens of reports weekly of activity at the volcano from many others. Let's take a look at the video here, and then we're going to call it a night after that. This is the last video we're showing tonight. Thank you all bosses for being here. That's the same one. It's the same one that I just showed, right? It's the same fucking video. looks like the dick, right? All right. Same video. I guess it's all the same crap. It's all the same crap, people. Can we agree on that? It's fun to speculate, though. I had a wonderful time here doing Hoffcast tonight, and that's why I do it, because I have fun, and I have a very good time hanging out with all you people in the chat for sure. Once again, I don't see anyone up for the after party tonight, but once again, I'll put it in the chat real quick if anyone wants to hang out and talk. If not, that's fine. I'm hungry anyway. But I want to go through, and I want to try to thank everyone who's been in the chat tonight as best as I can, because I love you bosses who watch. I'm sorry if I miss anybody. The chat was huge tonight. So let me go through and thank you all bosses. List of bosses right here. LaSween Machine, thank you so much. Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. Red Monarch. Let's see. Kyle Jordan Gaming, of course. Barbara, Mr. Hugh. Bump, 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 bump. Steve Harloha. Steve Harloha. And I know we got Nick Buha as well. Nick Buha. Sorry if I'm missing anybody. I'm scrolling real fast right here. A lot of comments. Just trying to see the names that, you know, maybe that stand out. That it, Mitz, of course. Mitz. Love you, Mitz. Tina Tamazuski, of course. Enlightened Mank. I don't know if I say that right. Mank? Sorry. M-A-N-C. Mank. Monk. Enlightened Monk. That's what I'm going to say. So, yeah, I'm sorry if I missed you. You missed your name. I scrolled through real quick here tonight. What a fun time, everyone. I appreciate you all being here. I really do. And if I don't have a stream on Thursday, which it's looking like I'm not going to have a stream on Thursday, which is nice. Every now and then I like to take a week off and gather things. I've been kind of busy lately. Kind of had some things going on in the personal life, you know, that I got to take care of. So I love you all, bosses. Thank you all for being here tonight. I will see you soon. Hey, just remember, watch out for yourself. Seek the truth and don't take any wooden nickels. All right? Hoff signing off. Love you, bosses. Cheers.